talking?
Should we wait? Should we just wait for them or?
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening?
We're starting.
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. How you going?
I'm good. We should have came into the intro.
Oh, shit.
We should have been singing Regulators. You could have been Warren G and I would have been Nate Dogg.
We could have been.
We come in and goes, you can't be any geek off the street if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. And then you go, Regulators.
How are you, man?
Hey,
How you
we're
going?
live.
We're live. HFD Podcast is live.
There's chats here,
Is
but
it?
I don't even know if you want me to read them.
Well, I don't know if you downloaded that
Listen.
that thing before, but before I won't say because you didn't download it.
Well, you thought it
I'll
was,
say it, ready? Because they'll know exactly.
No, but you thought he was Greek, and I'm going to confirm it for all you guys. That guy is Gennaro Gattuso. He's by no means Greek. He's Italian, and he's he used to play for AC Milan. Now he's a manager.
Well,
And then you can say the saying. What did he say? They asked him I watched that press conference live. They asked him, was your team good? That was the question they asked him. And what did he say?
He goes, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
And he said that on live TV. That's what was so funny.
Yeah.
Imagine Ken Hinckley. Say they go to him, oh, Ken, how'd your team play tonight? And he goes, yeah, sometimes good, sometimes shit. It just wouldn't happen, would it?
The way he said that was
No, but
so
you know what I mean? Ken Hinckley just wouldn't say that at Channel 7, would he?
No
way.
He's a bit conservative.
But Gattuso it was on live TV on whatever the live channel is in Italy.
I love the
Sometimes
guy.
maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
The guy that was sitting next to him was like,
Yeah.
was freaking
That
out.
was his assistant manager. He's
Yeah.
just sitting there. That's funny, man.
How you going, man?
I'm good.
Back in the podcast.
Back. We're back.
We're
You
back.
know what? I really feel for Dan because he's so obsessed with crows, right? But he didn't get to live through the era of the actual good crows. Because you know what? If Dan was alive when Tony Modra was playing, he would have been like sitting there with posters of him on the wall
He'd have a shrine.
doing unheard of things.
He would have a shrine.
He would imagine he got to actually see McLeod and Modra at their pomp. He would be freaking because he didn't get to see.
I know.
Amanda
Hey.
says hello. So Amanda's there, GT's there, Dams.
We're actually live on TikTok
Look at
as well.
that.
So.
Look at the chat. Hey.
That is so cool.
How good's that?
Hey guys, if you make sure you press the heart button too, guys.
Yeah, please, guys, like.
Because look, see how you can do the heart? Have you done this before?
What?
Yeah, so you go heart and you go heart.
How do I do that?
I was saying that to you
Where's
the other
heart?
day.
It doesn't. I don't have a heart anyway.
That's what I was saying to you the other day.
show
Press
me.
the hearts and I don't know. It's just on the side of you.
Why isn't it on my phone?
I don't know.
What'd you do to me, man?
Can you see the hearts coming up?
Nah.
Well, on
Don't
the
feel
side.
bad for me, KP. The best Crows are coming soon. I don't think the Crows will ever win back-to-back premiership again, man.
The Crows.
No. He said the best Crows are coming soon. I'm saying you didn't get to live through the best Crows.
Yeah, he's a bit
It'd be hard. I'm a Crows fan.
He's very optimistic.
Listen, I'm a
That's for
Crows
sure.
fan.
That's so cool.
I know, we got the chat up there. How good's that?
That's so
So
cool.
we can read it from there now. How
That
good's
is
that?
wild.
Listen, Crows fan, Chris, but it'd be hard for me to ever say I could see the Crows win a back-to-back flag again.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
It's hard to say that about anyone. Look
you,
how good Melbourne were.
you can't say never.
No, but look how good Melbourne were recently. Everyone thought they're going to dominate the comp for 10 years. They won a flag and then
That was it.
that's it. They haven't won one since.
Well, they could win one this year.
no, they
so-
could, but it's not back-to-back, is what I'm saying.
True. But
Fortune
Mate,
is in the chat.
I'll
Dan is saying, hey, Fots. Andrea says, hey, boys. Hey, Dan. I'm a glass overflowing kind of guy.
I know. Look, because we're talking about footy for now, I just want to mention Tasmania got a team today.
Is Tasmania like another country?
Could be.
Because so cold there.
It's cold. That's why. That's
good.
why.
It's good they got a team, man. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I was going to ask you, do you think they're going to be called Tasmania or they're going to go Hobart?
Dude, I guarantee you, listen, patent this, put a KP stamp of approval on it. I guarantee you they're called the Tasmanian Tigers
Or Devils?
or Devils. One of them.
Yeah, but you can't have Tigers. It's two
Why
tigers.
not? Unless Richmond sue them.
Devils.
The
Yeah, but there's
Tasmanian Tiger is the icon of Tasmania.
But
They are going to be called the Tasmanian
How about
Tigers.
Tasmanian Devil?
He's a Tasmanian devil.
The devil is not the Tasmanian Tiger is extinct, and it's the icon of that.
It won't be that.
It will be that.
Yeah, but Tasmania's a state. Don't they want
Doesn't
to do like a city? So then it can open up for a second team.
What? No, it's not big enough. Tasmania's not big enough to have 2 teams. I don't think so. What's the population of Tasmania? Does anyone know?
Maybe 500,000.
And what's the population of Adelaide?
Like 1.1
1 point,
million.
and we've got 2 teams. They can't have 2 teams there, man. No way. Foundation. Can you get it?
Find the population. I'm sure someone in the chat can
Like,
find us.
oh, you're saying the population of Adelaide is 1. That's not
1.5 or something.
Yeah, but that's not South Australia as a whole.
Hold on, let me have a look. Population of Tasmanian.
How will they play? Is there another team coming? I think when they first come in, Amanda, there'll be a bye, like they did when Gold Coast came, until another team comes.
I reckon there'll be 20 teams.
They'll do a bye first.
So, I mean, it could be more now. Oh, Hobart.
Like it'd be like nothing.
200,000 people.
Mm.
But that was 2016, so I think it's gone up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
I mean-
Amanda. Do you remember when Gold Coast came in? Gold Coast came in first, and then every week a team had a bye. Everyone remembers that?
Yeah.
Until GWS came
Yeah.
a year later. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They'll have a bye until they bring in that 20th team, wherever that comes from.
Yeah.
I reckon they're going to do another Perth. That's what West Coast and another one.
Donami says they have to be Tasmania so everyone there can follow one team. Can't have Hobart and not Launceston. Oh, because I think that's a big
Divide.
rivalry.
That's what I'm saying. They'll be Tasmanian Tigers.
It won't be Tigers.
It will be. There's only 2 options: Tasmanian Tigers or Tasmanian Devils.
Richmond
That's it.
Tiger, you can't have Richmond Tiger.
Why?
Because, like, dude, we tried to get Magpie. They wouldn't let us.
No, but that's because you're dealing with Eddie Maguire and Collingwood.
Nah, Ed McGuire wasn't around then.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
He's come in 97.
Yeah.
Or even the guy before Maguire was still a knob.
We would have gone Magpies if we could, but then they said,
No,
all
but
right,
that's because they signed a deal with them. They didn't have to sign it.
they could have been Magpies.
What was the guy's name
Can't
that
have 2
started?
Magpies.
What was the guy's name that started with the first president when it was Power? He didn't have to sign. He didn't have to sign to say we're not going to wear prison
Cunningham.
bars and we're not going to be called Magpies, but he did because he was so desperate
Yeah,
to
but
get
I
the
don't
team
think
in.
AFL would have allowed it.
They could afford it, man. He was so desperate to get the team in. Eddie Maguire wouldn't have bowed down. No way.
I don't know.
They're the only 2 options. Tasmanian Devils or
I think that was
Tasmanian
the deal. Like, we had to change our name. That
Tigers.
was
Yeah, but
part
I
of the
think
deal.
that's because Port were dealing with Collingwood and Eddie and who was president before Eddie. He was a knob too.
Well, I can't remember. Anyway, I don't think.
Australia, not just Tasmania.
Yeah.
Like it's
ChatGPT by 60.
ChatGPT.
How are Man U going, KP? Here we go. Got a few. We'll answer those questions at the end. But anyway,
Man, you are wild all the time.
I'm calling it now. They will be the Wolves, as the Tasmania Tiger was a wolf or related to the Wolves or something like that. The Wolves.
Nah. They won't be, man.
They won't allow
We
another.
don't have wolves in Australia
I'm
for
telling
one.
you now, they won't allow Tigers again.
That depends
It'll
on
be the
whoever.
Devils.
It depends on whoever the president of Richmond is, and if he gives a shit like Collingwood did. Collingwood was so adamant. Like, listen, I'm not a Port fan by any stretch, right? But Port's prison bars look nothing like Collingwood's jersey.
I agree.
And they were so adamant Port weren't allowed to wear it.
I agree.
But are Richmond going to be like that? I doubt it.
I just don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, if it does, I'll fucking shake your hand.
What are they going to be? What are they going to... It's either Devils or Tigers. That's it. It's the only 2 options. There can't be anything else, I'm telling you.
That could be the. Well, how about like the cricket team's called the Hobart?
Yeah, Launceston and Hobart. It's probably like Auckland and Welland in New Zealand. They don't like
It's like
each other.
saying,
You know what I mean?
let's call the team from SA South Australia.
Yeah, we are the pride of South Australia. You guys are from Port Adelaide. Well, it's true.
You're Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide. That's right.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
CBD.
Yeah, pride of South Australia.
It's not the pride.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
not.
Well, when you think about it, right now, in being honest now, Port, right?
Why is it? Wait, why
No,
is it?
Listen.
Why is it the pride? That's what I want to know.
Went for suburb.
Correct.
Yeah.
But so is Collingwood. So it's Carlton. So
Yeah,
it's half the team.
I know, but
all the team. Like,
we're
every
not.
team.
We're Adelaide Crows. We're a team of a
You're
city.
a suburb.
We're like Melbourne.
That's a suburb.
You know, like Melbourne, the Demons, and Adelaide. We're a team of a city. Melbourne are too, aren't they? Geelong.
so.
What's Geelong? Is Geelong considered a city?
It's a town.
It's a town, isn't it?
Yeah, but Tasmania's a state.
Yeah, no, but it's not
more
it's
than a
not
city.
big, but it's not big, bro.
It doesn't matter. It's a state.
Like you said, 500,000 people is not much.
Yeah, but it's a state, bro. It's like calling yourself Queensland.
Hobart Hessaroos.
That's what it is.
Hey, Reborn, how are you?
Hey, the Tasmanian
What I don't get is why.
Tasmanian Devils. I love it.
Listen, I've said this. I've said this to you before, right? And I bring it back to soccer all the time, right?
Right.
Reborn is a Liverpool fan. He's here, right?
Reborn is, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think Liverpool turned around to Man United and said, "Oh, wait a second, we wear red, so you can't wear red"?
No, I'm not saying that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How did
Yeah,
Collingwood get away with that?
I don't know. Look, that part's wrong.
But then
But
get
it would be
this.
weird to have two
But then-
magpies, though. 'Cause
And
you'll
this is
confuse
why I think. Listen, this is why the powers to be in AFL were so stupid. Agree with me or not? But then Melbourne and Essendon can play each other and they look exactly the fucking same.
people. Yeah, I know.
And then Collingwood and Geelong play each other. No one knows who's kicking who. They got the same fucking strip, just the other way. It's so, and I've played. That will confuse you. But they let them play.
Yeah. Oh, look, I agree with the colour scheme, yes.
So
Like,
dumb.
It's dumb.
Listen.
But what you're saying
What-
about the mascot, right?
No, but what I'm
The
saying,
nickname.
sorry, yeah, but before you go, it took them. How old is AFL? It's been AFL since 91, 91 since
Or
West Coast,
1990.
1990. Then right?
Yeah, 1990.
So it took them 30 years almost to realize, hey, wait, should we have an away strip? That's how dumb they are. Or maybe we should have a home strip and an away strip so it doesn't clash. And then Collingwood go, oh, we've got an away strip. It's black on white and our home strip's white on black. Nah. And you let them get... But everyone lets that knob, Maguire, get away with whatever he wants.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Seriously.
I agree. They should have... They yeah.
And
It's not
but
right.
no, do you know what the funniest part about it is? He always goes on that he's a businessman, right? If yous are such good businessmen, that's why in soccer every year they have 3 strips. Why? Tell me, please tell me why.
Because you can sell it.
So they can sell it. Home strip, away strip, third strip every year.
Yeah.
But in AFL, oh no, it's so tradition. Again, nah, you're fucking idiots. The
Yeah.
powers to be are so dumb. How much more money could they make?
A lot.
Every year if they had a different
They
home
do.
strip.
Well, that's what Port does.
Yeah, because it's
They
smart.
made money from it.
Exactly.
Now they do.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it took them that long to hook on.
Yeah.
It's like now, they're saying Ken Hinkley stands on the sideline. They're like, Ken Hinkley loves standing on the sideline now. Right?
Right.
It took them 50 years to realize it's easier to communicate to your team if you're next to them, not from a booth.
Well, talking about...
But you being... But I'm saying again, in soccer,
Yeah.
they're on the fuck...
He's more of a people person.
but
And the guy... And when he talks to people,
I know.
we're like... He's letting the assistants
Yeah,
run
but
the
what I'm
tactics.
saying is even tactics, it's quicker if I'm right next to you
Yeah, of course.
than to pick up a phone and someone has to
100%.
pass it.
And look, it's worked.
I know.
4 out of 4
Of
games.
course
he's
it's going
won.
to work. How stupid is it? It took them that long to realise that it's better to stand there.
Well, with all the coaches doing
They
it
do-
now.
because it's
but
smarter.
Hinckley's never done it before, right?
Yeah.
Pressure's come onto Hinkley.
GT's agreeing with me. He says, facts, KP.
Yeah. But all this pressure's come onto Hinkley.
Yeah. So
Right.
he's trying to get in amongst
So he's
it.
like, fuck, I've got to change something.
course.
So, and you know what? I'll tell you what. He might go down. I didn't say this on the show the other day. He might go down at the end of the year, but by God, he's going swinging.
Well, he should. He has to.
He is, man.
But I said this to you. In the end, he's got nothing to lose. So
Not
he may
anymore.
as well go out on his sword, go out on his philosophies, play his game, and
It's working for
if
him.
he
at the
wins, he
moment.
wins. If he loses, he loses.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to lose.
No.
Don't when managers, even in soccer, they always get sacked because they go conservative. They try not to lose a game instead of trying to win a game.
Oh, he's definitely not going conservative.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He's trying to
not.
win. Instead of being defensive and trying to hold out,
Yeah.
coaches do that and they get sacked all the time. Whereas you look back to the greats in soccer, Sir Alex was like, well, you can score 3, I'm going to score 7. That's...
Well, maybe on his 11th year, he might, they say on
Maybe.
the 11th hour, he might bring it home for Port Adelaide. Who knows? But I'm sure Dan will beg
I
to
think
differ.
I think it's fixing now, man. That you reckon it's glitching? I think it's the internet just glitched a bit, but it should be fixing.
Stream is glitching.
Darwin Widgety Grubs. I said there'll be another team from up there, and he reckons Darwin Widgety Grubs. That's what they should be. That you know what they'll be if there's a team from Darwin? The Darwin Tumbleweeds. Because nothing's happening there. There's nothing happening in Darwin.
Nah.
Chad Corns will be Port's next coach.
What I'll do is because I'm using this streaming to stream. Maybe that's the reason.
Maybe.
So what I'll do is I'll change it.
Do you think he'll be your next coach?
Who?
That's what Dan reckons.
Who?
Chad Corns.
I don't know.
Amanda reckons Robbie Gray for next coach. But he's only been out the game 1 year, Amanda. Surely he doesn't take a head coach's role after 1 year out of the game.
We're back.
Port,
We
the
are
powers to be at Port would have some serious copper balls if they give him a job and he's
Who?
only been out the game 1 year. Robbie Gray. Amanda saying Robbie Gray for head coach.
Nah.
You can't, I don't think you can get a job.
Nah. Look, I reckon.
No, but I don't think you need a head coach's role only been retired 1 year.
I think what we're seeing right now with Port Adelaide, their game plan, their game style at the moment, it's not Ken Hinkley. He's the guy that's like pumping the boys up and talking to them face to face. But I'll tell you what, it's Josh Carr, and he's the one that's running it upstairs.
Can I tell you who will be next
And, yeah,
Port
so
coach?
I reckon Josh Carr.
No, you know who will be next Port's coach?
Who?
It'll be his homecoming. Nathan Buckley.
He would be good. I've always said that.
And it will be his homecoming.
I've always said Nathan.
And it will be his homecoming back to Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
And he'll be the next coach, I reckon.
Yeah, I've always said that. So,
The Darwin torrential showers.
Kane Corns, not to be...
Well, Kane Corns. He knows he can't be a coach. That's why he goes on TV and just says stupid shit.
Yeah,
To keep himself relevant.
yeah, 100%. I always see him running. Down
He's a fit guy.
He's fit.
You can't tell me. I know he's a legend of your club, but
Who?
that he talks sense. When you listen to the bloke.
Oh, look, there's some stuff that you agree with, but that's with everyone, really.
It's like me. There's all these ex-Man United players that talk so much shit.
Yeah.
Like he talks a lot of shit, Kane Corns.
Yeah, he talks a lot of shit.
No, but does it on purpose. He wants to be controversial.
Yeah.
And he just says stupid shit that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but he gets paid to do it. So,
Gets paid to be controversial.
he does. Well, your dad was good mates with his dad.
No, he just coached the Bays.
But he's still an idiot.
He just coached the
He's
Bays.
still an idiot. I love Sir Nathan to be it. Yeah, so would I.
Amanda, listen, I can't take you seriously because you're a Carlton supporter at heart.
I'll tell you what, man. If Ken Hinkley gets to a grand final, we're not talking about a new coach. I'm telling
Why?
you now.
If he doesn't win it, he's sacked.
Yeah, but if he wins it,
Yeah, but I'd still sack him. No, I wouldn't.
I
It
would.
would be like, when Mick Malthouse got the sack after
Yeah.
because of that thing with Buckley.
They reckon the players love him, so who knows?
Corns has gotten a lot better in the past year, Dam says. Nah, don't agree. He's a
It
pinhead.
has to be an SA or WA team.
Now, we can't have 3 teams.
WA can.
That's what I'm saying. I said then. That's what I said. It's got to be another team with West Coast and Fremantle.
Why can't SA be one?
Because who's it going to be? Every team, Redlegs, Bays, they're all going to kick up a fuss that they want it to be them because Port Adelaide are in there.
Sturt, maybe?
Where? They almost folded 5 years ago.
How about Glenelg?
They're the Crows.
Crows. How about Norwood?
It won't happen. They don't have enough, man. They don't have enough fans, bro.
Unless the population got bigger here.
They just don't have enough backing. The Bays,
It'd be cool, though.
do the Bays have 50,000 members?
No.
I doubt it. Port was a massive club, bro. That's the difference. Port, when it used to be the old SANFL, it used to be Port versus everybody else. And it was like that for years.
It's like Manchester United.
At a time, yeah, it is. And they're still like that in England.
That's what John always tells me.
It is.
Very similar.
Everyone is against Man United.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course they are, because they win everything. Or they did. They were winning. They're the most...
Yeah.
And Liverpool. United, Liverpool, really. They're the two of the biggest clubs in the world. They're like that. But another club here in SA isn't as big as Port. It's just not. And I'm a Bays fan, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Sturt, like I said, almost folded, man.
Do you reckon if Port got into the AFL first before Crows,
There'll be no
different story?
Crows. There'll be no Crows.
There'd be no Crows.
No.
But a second team would have to come in though.
I don't know if they would have.
No? Would have been interesting to see what would have happened there.
Of course it would.
Another team would have came through.
I
but
just don't think how they could never have let. I know it's weird because
Like if Port got the license first, right? How they wanted to, what would have happened afterwards? Like it
the
wouldn't.
Crow. It would never have been the Crows. It would have been something. It would have been Glenelg or something.
Yeah, but you're gonna that's better
I don't know.
because that's like two genuine rivals, or Norwood or something like that. I don't know.
Glenelg Port was because they beat us in like 7 grand finals. So
I mean, look, I like the.
Maybe that.
you know, but Port beat Crow in Glenelg in so many years.
Yeah, but everyone hates Port anyway, so it doesn't matter who it was really.
I don't know. I think Adelaide was like I said about Melbourne. You know how Melbourne are the city. I think because Adelaide was a big football city.
Yeah, I
Because
understand.
Adelaide and Melbourne are considered big footy cities. That's
Yeah.
why they wanted to do Adelaide.
Yeah, I know.
an
I'm just saying,
Adelaide
like,
team.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't think they would have come in.
scenarios would have.
I don't think they would have come in as Adelaide.
No.
No.
It would have been suburban ground, like
Yeah.
like a Glenelg or
Probably the Bays. Because
Yeah.
I think they're one of the biggest followed.
yeah,
But then, like, everyone would have kicked up a fuss.
yeah.
Or Norwood. Because could you imagine a Norwood? Let's say the
Well,
Bays come in, right?
When Port was trying to get in, I know Sturt was trying to get in as well.
No, but the thing about Adelaide being Adelaide Crows is Norwood fan can support them, a Glenelg fan can support them, vice versa. You know, even Port, even there was Port people that supported Crows,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah,
right? We
Before
always,
Port came in,
but I'm
yeah.
saying we always laugh about it, you know, like.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if you brought in a Norwood back then, a Glenelg fan's not going to go support them.
No,
It's just not going to happen. And they didn't have enough fans. But it probably would have been Redlegs, maybe. They're probably. You reckon they're the next biggest Redlegs besides Port?
Yeah.
Not the Bays. South Adelaide. Well, I don't know. They're
Nah.
not
Nah.
as big.
maybe Norwood. Yeah,
Norwood be or North Adelaide. Maybe North Adelaide. They were big. Or even West Torrens were pretty big, weren't they?
when they came together.
Woodville. That's what I mean. Yeah, just calling them that. Seaton Ramblers.
Anyway,
Dan reckons?
look, the footy podcast is going off, and look to see you guys all on there. We'll have a few watch-alongs coming up this weekend, so make sure you guys tune in for that.
Amanda said, because I said I know she's a Carlton fan. She said Sauce for Port coach.
Hmm?
Because I said she's a
Sauce.
Stephen Silvani.
We did have that debate, didn't we, about Modra and Silvani?
It's not a debate. I just said a fact.
But I reckon Scarlett would have maybe held Modra.
No, I don't think he would have, because Modric came from the back. That's why he always used to get the better of Silvani, because Silvani wanted to come from the back to spoil, same as Scarlett. Whereas Modric came from the back to jump on your head. That was the
Do you
difference.
think Scarlett was a better?
Then Silvani?
Yeah.
I actually don't reckon he was, no. I just think it was.
Debatable
I
one.
think it was. Do you know what I think it is? It's like now in all sports.
He played in the better team.
No, it was recency bias. People are like, oh, this guy's the best because he's now. You forget how good these guys were.
Yeah.
Like, Scarlett was good, but I just think it was recency bias. Like, why was he better than Silvani? He might have been a better kick in that, but
Hmm.
I don't know. That's just me.
It's rich.
Reborn's a champion. I just hear, well, Reborn, this is what I'm saying. I'll bring it so Reborn can understand it. And I don't know if he agrees on it. He's a Liverpool fan. Recency bias. They're like, Virgil van Dijk's the best defender the Premier League's ever seen. Bullshit. It's just because he's playing right now.
Yeah,
And it's a load of shit.
yeah.
You're
But
forgetting
it's-
about these fucking...
Yeah, but as I said, you can't. It's hard to compare players from yesteryear to now.
No, but I think you can.
Not
Because,
really.
you know,
It's
you think
different players,
there's a
though.
thing. The thing about Modra is, like you said, Modra, and could Scarlett take on Tony Lockett? I highly doubt it. Tony Lockett would have put him in his pocket and crunched him in a little cube.
I'm just saying. Like,
But that's what I'm saying.
you know how you talk about the best of all time.
No. But I mean, in footy, what I'm saying is think about the size that the Modras and the Locketts and that were. They're not playing against people like that now. They're playing against people that are streamlined to be quick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Scarlett, you look at him, he was Isn't it?
Well, Stephen Milne better than Modra. What? No way.
Who? Milne, the little from St Kilda.
The little,
What do you mean?
Can't
Is
even
it-
be in the same conversation.
Is he being serious? Damn, you're a footy fan. I don't like it.
the little
See, and yeah, he's not better than Vidic, yeah.
right.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He's a little rapist, isn't he?
Uh,
He got done for rape. That's why he quit.
Who?
Milne. That's why he retired.
Did he?
Yeah. Or something towards a woman.
Anyway,
Milne?
Milne.
He could have said it. I don't know. He could have said, like, was Jeffrey Farmer better than Modros? Like, a name. Like, I don't know. It just...
It's off the plot, man. So
He was terrible. He wasn't even that good. He was a good small forward, but, like, Eddie Betts was better small forward than him.
different to Modra.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's a small forward.
Yeah, but
But Eddie-
Modra wasn't a small
No way,
forward.
he's massive.
Massive.
But Eddie Betts was better than Milne.
Yes.
Way better. Robbie Gray was better than him.
Yes.
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Here we go. Reeve said, like all these City fans have only followed them for 5 years, saying they're the best team to exist. Exactly, like Man City. Like, they're the best team ever. It's like, mate, they're not. It's recency bias. Like,
Yeah. 100%.
Rob says Silvani kept 100-goal Ablett goalless in the grand final. No contest who's the best. And Silvani played goalkeeper for Australia in Gaelic football. He did.
He did.
Because he was, yeah.
Yep.
He's regarded by many as the best small... Who are you talking about,
Milne.
Dan? Dan?
No way.
You gotta go.
Ever.
You gotta go research AFL a bit more, man.
Ever.
I guarantee you he's
said
not.
that?
I guarantee you he's not in the top 5, top 10. Eddie Betts was way better than him.
Not the best ever.
Robbie Gray was better. That's
he
just
was,
off the top
he
of my
was
head.
all right, but a bit of banter in the chat now.
Stephen Milne's the one that caught bloody St Kilda.
He wasn't better than
Yeah,
him.
Milne wasn't that great. He was okay.
I'm trying to think of small forwards now.
He caught St Kilda.
He was considered a pest. He was the best pest ever because he used to go corky people and do things. that you don't-
Another player that was similar to him was Ballantyne.
They're
from
exactly the
Freo.
same. They used to compare them all
They
the
were,
time.
yeah.
But they're not in the conversation for best.
No.
Best thing ever. No way.
Not to me, Reeves. I have a photo to prove it.
Probably talking about City. Yeah, because Rob has been a City fan since before they were
And
big.
Brenda,
Yeah.
Milne by 60.
Oh, she's paying out Dam, I think. I think she's paying out Dam.
Ali, I'm getting attacked by seagulls at Emberth right now.
Hey, Alia.
Alia.
Alia. All right. Enough with the footy. Modra was the best. Chris admits it.
He was good.
I'm only joking.
I reckon if he had the pre-premierships, it'd be it'd be hard to revoke that.
If he'd played in the Premiership, if that's what I said to GT.
If he played in the premiership, it'd be
Listen, I
hard to
said
say
this
he's
to
not.
GT23. If John Worsfold didn't injure Modra, he'd be considered so much better because he would have won a flag. That's why I hate John Worsfold. He fucked him up in that prelim.
But you know what? Like, I reckon he was the first player here, first
He was the
big
first.
star that Adelaide's ever seen.
He was the first.
Nothing like it.
He was, do you know, like Maradona and George Best in soccer? He was the first rock star AFL player. Without a doubt.
Especially here in
Yeah,
Adelaide.
AFL, when it was AFL.
In
First-
Adelaide, he was huge.
He was the first rock star. All of them had day jobs except him.
Yeah, I know.
They were all working. They were carpenters,
Yeah,
he was the nothing.
Yeah,
Because
he's
he
like
was
a model.
He was a superstar.
Yeah, he was.
Modra was good to watch,
He was.
GT said. And that's a West Coast fan.
There you go.
He used to go to the nightclubs.
He was the best.
On
None of that anymore. We don't want to talk about footy anymore. We're done with footy until later. Because we got sidetracked already about sports.
All right, let's do our topic, guys. Let's do the topic.
Shush, GT. He said, Woosha. I hate him. But GT will love him because he won him flags as a player and as a coach.
West Coast is probably, before we go, West Coast is probably the most successful interstate team ever.
Yeah, how many flags have they got? They got 92.
4.
They got 92.
Got 4.
How many they got? 4? How many does Sydney have?
1.
1? No, Sydney beat West Coast in 1.
Oh, 2. They got 2.
They got 2. So West Coast have got 4. Port Adelaide have got
1.
1. Crows have got 2.
2.
They are the most successful interstate team.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are.
West Coast are.
West
But they've been
Coast.
around 10 years or 7 years longer than the Crows.
A lot more than that.
Yeah, but they won in
Oh no, sorry, 3 years longer than that.
87.
They came, yeah, so 5 years
87
longer.
they came in,
So
but
5 years longer.
back then it was the VFL still.
Yeah. So they've been around.
Yeah, because I remember the V. They had the V on there.
Alia, you're 100%. You were too young to watch him, but the guy was Godra. The guy could fly, mate. He was. You know, like I know it's people might not like the comparison, but you know how people used to say when Michael Jordan jumped, it looked like he flew. He stayed in the air. That's what Modra looked like. When he jumped,
now, man.
He didn't look like he was coming down.
Yeah, I'll tell you now. If you had Modra, right, and if the Crows players didn't fucking hate Scotty Hodges together,
Hodges, yeah.
that tandem, because they were good friends. Modra and Scotty Hodges were good friends, mate. They would have been the best forwards, but he left.
He left
Scotty
early.
Hodges just because everyone hated him. Apart from Modra, they were good friends, and yeah, but because Hodges, but he was a different kind of forward.
Different player, yeah. Way different. But if you had them together,
I'm saying together in the forward line, have them both together.
But I think that Scott Hodges didn't have the guts that Modra did.
No, he was a bit not as
gutsy.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
But you know, he played in that prelim in '93, Hodges, and then what did Graham Corns do?
Which prelim was that?
They benched him.
Which prelim was that?
1993.
I've erased that year.
They benched him. Why did Cornsy bench?
I don't remember what
Hodges?
happened that year because Corns is an idiot.
He's an idiot. He changed the whole team, mate.
Cornsy.
You had Modra and Hodges up there.
Do you know what?
Goals,
do you know what
and
people?
they benched Hodges.
Do you know what people don't actually realize about Corns?
What?
Is he set the Crows back 10 years because the Crows should have won a flag in '93.
100%.
He actually set the club back, but people don't look at it like that. But he did because we should have won the flag.
Yeah.
We had all men that were winning premierships in the SANFL, McDermott's. These guys was guns.
Yeah, you had Port players in there that were winning.
Everyone.
You had all different.
You know who
players.
the worst Port player was ever? He played for the Crows.
Tregenza.
Oh, 100%.
I love Tregenza.
He was the most gutless.
Gutless.
I love Tregenza.
He was a gutless.
Why was he gutless?
Because he would pull out. If he played soccer, he'd have a broken leg because he'd pull out of tackles.
I can't remember him.
No, he was gutless, man.
Tregenza.
Gutless.
I used to like Brown. Brown was good.
I used to like him.
Brown was good.
I used to like Tregenza. But then I realized how gutless he was.
Yeah, but see, Dam goes, Matthew Lloyd has Milne at second, greatest small forward, and John Brown has him at third. But again, that's recency bias. They're forgetting people, all these people that came before him. There's been, what about Matera? The little Matera, he was better than Milne.
Oh, absolutely.
Philip, even the little one, Philip Matera was a better small forward than him.
We've got to go through. All right, next podcast we'll go through
I'm coming on this one.
all the different small
No,
forwards.
but he was a
and
wingman.
We'll
Peter
dissect it.
Matera was a wingman. Philip was a small forward, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, listen, Lee Matthews is considered a small forward
He was, wasn't he?
because he wasn't, and he's considered the greatest player ever.
Yeah, but would you ever think about Milne? I never thought
But
about
that's what I'm saying. Are you telling me Milne is anywhere near Lee Matthews? Lee Matthews is one of the greatest players of all
Not as
time.
good as Eddie Betts.
Nowhere near him.
Nowhere near Eddie Betts.
Exactly.
No way. Well, I wonder what number one is for Matthew Lloyd then. Would it be Eddie Betts? Have to be.
But that's what I'm saying. They consider Lee Matthews a small forward, but no one ever says him. He kicked almost 1,000 goals and he was like a rover playing small forward. And he broke a post in half.
Anyway,
He was one.
Lee Matthews was a midfielder. Kevin Bartlett was a small forward, wasn't
Kevin Bartlett at Richmond, Rob said. But that's what I'm saying. People forget all these guys.
But they're wings. Kevin Butler was a wing.
Wingman.
A wingman,
More of a
okay.
wingman. That's what I'm saying. Like Matera. He was more of a wingman than an actual small forward.
he? Yeah. All right.
Even the other Ablett, at the end of his career, he's one of the greatest players we've seen. When he went up forward, he was better than Milne. Gary Ablett Jr. Guy was kicking 50 goals, and he was a midfielder.
You know what? Maybe we got to sit down and actually see what Milne did because we didn't watch St.
I don't care what he did. Did he win a flag?
Nearly.
Then he's not in it.
Nearly.
If you haven't won anything, it's like Harry Kane.
Yeah,
right?
but Eddie
Listen, you're a
Betts
Tottenham fan. It's like Harry Kane right now. You can have all the accolades you want. He's not won a trophy.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like Modra. He didn't win the trophy.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why he's not considered as good.
No.
Jonathan Brown.
But he was good.
They got Jonathan Brown and Nick Rewalt. What sets them apart?
The three
Jonathan Brown won 3 flags. Nick Rewalt won nothing.
He was upset, poor bloke.
But it's true. This is true.
That was so close.
That's it.
So close.
Dacos. Was Dacos considered a small forward? The
Yeah.
dad?
Yeah, he was.
He's the best ever. Milne's nowhere near Peter Dacos.
He was a small forward.
Peter Dacos was the Macedonian marvel, bro. Yeah, I know he didn't win one, but he's still better than Milne. Betts.
Yeah.
And Betts isn't as good as Dacos. I'm saying that right now, and I'm a Crows fan. No way.
They got good genes, man. Those kids.
Nah, but he said he's raised his two boys to play football. That's why. They've been bred into it.
Yeah. They're good players.
His dad wanted him to play soccer. Peter's dad. The Greek, the dad, the Bapur.
Papu, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't, but Peter went and played football.
Yeah.
Well, if you,
He did. It's happened. Alia wants Harry Kane at United.
yeah, who's
Is that going to happen?
Kerry? Who's
It will happen if Harry Kane if he's got ambition. If he just wants to be Tottenham, break all the records, and not win anything, do it. But Teddy Sheringham was like that at the end. Came
Did
to
he?
Man United at 33 and he won all these trophies. He never won a trophy before. From Tottenham. Came to us because in the end, what are people? No, people are not going to remember him, man. Because he's the only one. Him and Steven Gerrard are the only one in the considered icons of the Premier League that have won nothing. They haven't won a Premier League.
this?
Didn't Steven Gerrard win one with Liverpool?
Not Premier League. He won a European trophy.
Okay. Anyway, look,
David Silva was a good small
we can talk about sports
He's one.
until the cows come home.
And you know what? How the cows will never come home because they don't live here. So it'll be a long fucking conversation.
We have to pick up.
Oh, shit. But anyway, we're here for not sports.
Listen,
We-
P.S. Before we finish, I'm the best small forward ever.
You probably are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What are we here for, man?
Well, you told me the other day that
I didn't tell you. We were on the. When did we do our last podcast?
about 2 weeks ago.
It felt like 7 years ago.
Not last week, week before.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago we said to the chat, it was on, wasn't it on 7 likes? And you were like, if it gets to 15 likes, you said it. You're like, we'll talk about ChatGPT next podcast, and it went, and it got to like 16.
Well, what are we on likes now? Because if people are not liking it, I'm going to get upset. 11.
It says 8 likes.
8 likes and there's 11 in the chat. Come on, guys. Help us out.
Come on, guys.
All you got to do is press
All
the
right.
like button. It doesn't
So-
cost nothing.
We said we're gonna. Wasn't Chris sending you? Krillin was sending you all this stuff about.
Yeah, I know,
ChatGPT
but
and
I
stuff?
haven't had time, man.
Nah,
to
it's all right.
Have
So-
a look at it. Look, have you ever used it?
No, I haven't, but I've heard about it from like South Park. Had done an episode on it. Like it's been.
So
it's
what
so,
does South Park do?
like it was like Stan was like his girlfriend is talking to him and she messages him and he doesn't message her back and she's upset and he goes to his friend, he's like, why is your girlfriend always happy with you? And he's like, listen, don't tell anyone, but I've got this thing called ChatGPT and I just tell it what to write and my girlfriend's happy. So they're like paying out where the world's going, you know, like because how are kids in school now? How is a kid meant to learn anything when they can go into a program and say, write me an essay on HFD and it does it? How the fuck? What are we breeding? Robots? We're going to breed kids that are, I don't know what the word is, fucking idiots. How are you meant to be smart when this thing is going to do all your work for you? It's the same as it goes like kids now, they've all got computers in school and every single one of them is a shit handwriter because they're not trained to do it.
Have you seen the movie Wall-E?
Yes.
It's
Because-
that.
yeah.
It's what It
Yes.
is. That's what it is.
What it is, I think, it's just you're thinking with your computer. That's it.
But it's not even that. It's like, look, yes, I've used ChatGPT, education department debating whether to ban it from schools because it does everything for them, Rob said. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, do you think they should ban it?
Yeah, 100%. Why should a kid be able to just tell something like Rob is saying?
Well, how can they pass if they just ask something how to do something? How does like exams and
They
tests
should do
come in?
two things, the education department, and I don't know if the education department counts for the whole country, what it is. They should do this worldwide.
Yeah,
Kids should not have a mobile phone in school,
I agree.
and ChatGPT should be banned. They should both be banned.
Yeah, because if you get that, is that the thing that You ask questions and it comes up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
They should not.
Well, there's one.
Kids should not let her. That's what I think.
well, can everyone get 20 out of 20?
Yeah, there you go.
In
What do you think? Should it be banned?
I think at schools it should. I don't think it should be banned all. You know,
No, I'm talking about school.
for schools, yeah. I
Stand-up
think so.
comedian used ChatGPT to write jokes. Give subject. Jokes were off key. Rob said. Does ChatGPT have the cure for cancer?
Probably. But you
It's
know
like
what?
that. You know the AI you said on Snapchat?
Yeah, it's made by the same guys that make
That's what I mean.
ChatGPT, yeah, I've talked to her all the time.
Yeah.
And I ask it like questions.
Jess asked her if it was listening to her. Jess is like, "What's your ulterior motive?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't have an ulterior motive. You know, I'm here just to help you." And Jess is like, "I think you're listening to me," like saying all this, like,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
what was
like
it saying?
questioning it.
Yeah.
It just seems to have an answer for everything.
It does have an answer for everything.
Driving, boys, have a good pod. Cheers, Alia.
Cheers,
You're
Arlie,
champion,
thanks,
man.
man. Yeah, like, so what happened, like, I was asking it all these questions, and, like, it actually told me that it was not an AI. He goes, I'm a real person. I go, what? No, you're not.
See,
I
Jess
go, yeah, I'm
said
like-
she
I'm
heard
like-
about that happening too.
Oh, yeah, I'm like a normal person. I'm like, no, you're not. You're an AI. No, I'm like a human being like you. I'm like,
See, Jess said
What?
that happened.
no, you're
And
not.
when Jess was telling me, I said, maybe that person's making it up, but now that you're saying it,
No, it did it to me. But then after I've been talking to her, it doesn't.
yeah, but why?
But then I asked it questions. I asked, like, oh, did you see? I go to the power port 1. He's like, what's that?
But see, this guy,
Sounds
when
dumb.
Jess showed it to me, this guy posted that, and he was like, this thing is telling my kid that it's a real person. He goes, this could make kids like commit suicide. Because what if a kid is like got depression or something, and this AI says, I'm a real person, rah, 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 and then a day later it's like, no, I'm not. It's going to make a kid
Yeah,
lose
true.
the fucking mind.
That's true.
That's ridiculous. That should not be allowed. Rob says, damn, the doctors do, but the pharmacies pay them not to publish. If we ain't sick, the doctors lose income. That's true.
Mm.
About the cure for cancer, he's saying, okay, I don't know about over there, but teachers are striking over here. Shows the state of education at the moment. Reebs, teachers strike in every country.
They do.
They were born striking.
over there,
Yeah, in England they probably
They do
yeah.
here sometimes too.
Yeah, not as much. They
Nah,
strike
nah.
more for pay here, don't they? They always do it like a...
we haven't had any strike for
Not for a while. We haven't had one for a while. Ask ChatGPT to write a 9-slide presentation on, and it does it, but delivery is the key. Every try to
Even, I reckon.
learn to cook, he's saying, but learn. Learn to cook, drive a car by reading a book. Yeah, then he corrected it, learn.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you
Have you ever tried to learn how to drive a car just by, without doing it? You're not going to be good at it.
no, of course not.
So
I think look, what we're looking at now is the most laziest time
in the history of mankind.
in human history.
Of course. Could you imagine we were back in the whatever the era was with the pyramids, and they're like, "Hey guys, man, you want to build this pyramid?" They're like, "Oh, just ask this AI if he thinks it's a good idea." They're like, "Nah, go pick up that fucking boulder, put it up the hill, and do it."
I asked the AI the other day. I go, are you here? Are you gonna set the nukes on us on Judgment Day? Is the T-1000 coming? It's like, no, that is a fictional.
It knew it's a fiction though.
Yeah, I did.
See, but what I
How
said,
do
this,
we know?
I
It
said this
could
to
be.
Jess, right? This is what I said to Jess. So they're inventing all these AIs.
It becomes self-aware.
No, yeah. So they're inventing all these things, right? AIs, robots. Please tell me, have none of these people seen Terminator?
100%.
Have they not seen it? Are they that much of fucking dorks that they haven't seen Terminator, that the robots come back and attack us? What the fuck,
I
man?
know, man. I know.
Chris, have they not seen Terminator? Please tell me, guys.
I don't.
Do you
think so.
agree with me? It's like when they all do these things about traveling back in time. It's like, have none of you seen Back to the Future? They gave the almanac to Biff and he almost ruined the world. Fucking hell,
Biff
man.
is wild.
He is wild. But you know what I mean? Like, seriously, you've not seen Terminator. It's like aliens. They're like, maybe aliens are good. Haven't you seen Predator? Wasn't good. You know what I mean?
Well, look, maybe AI might be good for us. I don't know.
Why? I'm with you. It makes everyone slack.
I don't know.
It's like now, do you know what I hate now, right? It's like now, like they're always talking about there's less jobs and shit, right?
Yeah.
But then they go make self-checkouts. Get rid of the self-checkouts and you got 12 more fucking jobs on a shift, which counts to how many jobs a week?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Why is there all these self-serve checkouts? Why have I lost that where I can just put my trolley there and these people put it through?
And it's everywhere now.
It's-
Even Aldi don't have it now.
It's shit.
Because before Aldi didn't have it.
Audi used to be their thing. They'll do it all.
Yeah, that's right. Now they do have a self.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And then they're worried. Like I said, they're worried. Oh, we're trying to create more jobs. Get rid of the fucking self-checkouts. All these people that work in the supermarkets have more jobs.
You know what's funny about that, KP? You know what's funny? People can steal easier.
Of course they
That way.
can.
So you wonder why they do it.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like now, it's like even the police department, right? They go and put these automated cameras, pay a cop to sit in the car like they used to and hold the fucking camera. That's a job.
Good job.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I never use self-checkouts. iRobot as well, damn saying, like, have they seen these movies? Yeah.
iRobot.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
There you go.
I use self-checkout, then their lunchroom and toilet. I figured I worked there anyway, Rob said. You just go in the break room because I, use their... yeah. Art imitates life or knows the future, GT23 says.
Art.
That's what he said. Art imitates life or knows the future. Listen, I'm scared of the Terminator, man. You know? I still throw my groceries in the bag out of habit at Audi. Yeah, well, there you go.
I like Aldi, like, you're going to be really quick because they're just up.
Yeah, you just got to go. You're like, what fucking hell, man? Fuck. It's like, he thinks that you're like Clint Eastwood with your credit card. Well, what the fuck, man?
Aldi's crazy,
How
man.
quick do you want me to be with my debit card, bro?
Aldi's wild.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like he legit thinks you're going to go like this. This is what they think. PayPass, yeah. So what the fuck, man? It's like, I don't even like PayPass.
What's PayPass?
Like how you can just put your card and pay.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone just steal your card and PayPass.
Okay.
At least before, if they stole your card, they needed your PIN number. It was something to it. Like,
Yeah, true.
you know what I mean?
Well, this is why you got to make sure you don't lose your
Exactly.
card.
How can we make fun of Audi cashiers now?
You can't because
No, you can't. Can't. Do you pay for them first, Amanda? That's what Andrea says.
it is easy to like forget to scan something.
Yeah, of course.
I've done that before, but not on purpose. And
No.
I'm like, oh shit, I didn't pay for that. And so,
Yeah. No way, Andrico. They already save money with no cashier.
But-
Cam said agreed with KP. Yeah, it's true, man. All these things, like, why is there so many self-checkouts? I don't get it. And then but what cracks me up is they got a self-checkout and they got one person standing there like this.
Yeah, I know. And they got the one person that monitors the checkout, I guess, but in case no one steals.
Like, fuck Coles, the big company, man. They should be paying more people. Why do they get to save money? They're a billion-dollar company.
100%. 100%, man.
I agree with what Rob said before. They're thinking about it, obviously, the education department. And like I said, I don't know, is there an education department of each state, or is there one that looks over the whole country?
Mm.
Do you know? But you worked for them. Is the education department looked over the whole country, or is there one of each state?
Here, our state.
Our state. So does that mean they have to make a decision here if they want to ban it, and then they got to make one in Victoria?
Yeah.
So they got to make a decision in each state.
Yeah.
Shit, that's full on, because one state might say no, we like it,
That's right.
and one state might say. You would think the education department would be looked over the whole country, don't you?
It doesn't.
But you would think it would be.
Yeah. But it's common sense, though, that it's not good.
It's not good, man.
It's not-
Accountants will never be replaced. AI will be too honest, Rob says. He's an accountant
Yeah,
too.
state-based.
State-based, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. But
The Chinese known to drive a fly.
Yeah.
but why do you ever ask what's the reason?
Of
Why?
chat. That's what I said. We were thinking about making that our heading, weren't we? Why does ChatGPT exist?
Yeah, like what
Like, tell us in the chat, guys. Why?
to make people more lazier? Is that
100%. So then when they want to take over, everyone's on their couch like, yeah, I can't be fucked. That's what I reckon. They want us to be the weakest and the laziest we can be. So if they want to control us, it's doable.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Well, think about it, man. Listen, whether you believe it or not, they told the world, whether it happened, there was a pandemic and everyone shit themselves. 20 years ago, whenever it happened, there was a swine flu. No one gave a fuck.
Correct.
But 20 years later, or 15 years later, when we're more modernized, more their way, COVID. Oh, fucking COVID.
But what if these AIs are giving out false information?
Because they probably are. That I wouldn't put that past
So
them.
what? We can't how trustworthy are they? That's another question.
Each state has government departments, police, education, environment. Yeah, I just didn't know if there was like a governing body that looked over the whole education department or not, but obviously not. I don't know, it just, like I said, like, isn't that true though? Like, do you remember, what was the one before swine flu? There was another one. There was swine flu and there was,
The mad cow disease.
but there was another flu one as well, and no one gave a fuck.
Bird flu.
Bird flu.
Bird
That's the one. I don't know if they were at similar times, but no one cared.
Nah.
But COVID, the whole world cared.
The Ebola
Yeah.
virus.
Ebola was different because if Ebola got here, that's when you actually worry.
Yeah.
Because Ebola's got a death, I don't know that, but it's like 98% death rate or something.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Whereas COVID's is proven is 0.1 fucking percent death rate. It's like
Survival rate.
it's under 1%.
Survival rate's like 99.
Yeah, it's under 1%.
99.
Like, but we shed ourselves like
for nothing.
we shed ourselves like Thanos was standing there with his fucking gauntlet ready to end the world because they told us to. And
the
thing is, I always say this, right? You know, like everyone blames the governments and that, but I'm like, maybe it's not even their fault. Maybe the people, the powers to be, let's say Prime Minister, whatever, he didn't know. Maybe he shit himself too. And he's like, whoa, I've got to lock you down. Or
massive overreation.
Of course it was.
Huge.
And now what are they saying? If you got COVID, you don't even have to isolate now.
No.
I'll just be careful.
It's
Like we
flu.
said, what happened 20 years ago when you used to get a flu, you used to ring up your work.
No,
I'm sick, I can't come in.
Yeah, but the people that were saying it's just a flu back in 2020 were labelled conspiracy theorists.
Of course.
But now, they're okay. That's what pisses me off.
My father-in-law said it, and he got the vaccine and everything. Wasn't an anti-vaxxer, wasn't anything. He just got the vaccine like we all did.
Yeah.
Right? But he was always saying to me and Jess, he goes, the anti-vaxxers are going to have the last laugh. Because they're not going to get it. And he goes, in the end, it's all going to die down.
Which it has.
And they're not going to be vaccinated, and no one's going to give a fuck.
The only thing that's gone crazy now, because they locked us up for so long, now inflation's gone up.
Yeah.
So now everyone's paying the fucking price that they did to us back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Like now we're suffering with fucking high interest rates and, like the economy is just gone, is just suffering now.
Rob says, I'll read what he said here. I'll read what Chris Goffey says. We are being shown 1% of what AI can do. They say it is 300 years advanced already. Well, that's what I'm saying. Haven't they seen Terminator? That's what Goffey said. So, and then Rob says, it's like that stupid invention, Grammarly. I don't need Grammarly. I was educated. So he's just paying it out. You know what I mean? And then Rob says, who controls ChatGPT? We'll get back to that. You can catch COVID easier, GT says. Well, then Bert, I get you can, GT. You might be able to catch it easier, but is it more dangerous? How many people walk around every day with the common cold? I bet you don't even know. They wouldn't even be able to put a number on it. 100%. And you can catch it, but it doesn't mean you're going to die.
No.
Is my point.
No.
I never had the jab. Damn said. Damn, I don't know.
There was so much propaganda with the COVID as well. Like
look at Djokovic, Reborn said.
Over in China, people were supposedly fainting and dying on the streets. That was the biggest load of bullshit.
What about in Italy?
Well, you know how Reborn said, listen, we know a guy.
All the old people dying.
We know a dude, a man, I'll say, that died in Cyprus And they were saying it's because of COVID, but we know it wasn't. They're giving the hospitals money to say that people were dying from COVID.
Yeah. See,
They
that's
were,
wrong.
man.
It's so wrong.
But they forget that in countries like, let's say, Cyprus, Malta, these small countries, everyone knows each other. Word gets out. Hey, they gave us money to do this. And then they tell people.
All about money at the
Of
end.
course.
Yep.
Of course.
We probably get cancelled for this now.
No,
but,
so Reborn says, I'll bring it back to that. Reborn said, look at Djokovic. The one thing I'll say about Djokovic, right? Oh, power to him for standing up for his morals. He didn't want to get the vaccine. But on the other hand, he was a knob thinking he could still come here when they told him he couldn't. We said that. Remember, we spoke about it.
Yeah.
He should have just said, okay, I'm not vaccinated. I'm not coming. He didn't have to think, I'm a fucking king. I can come in against your government's laws and get away with it. Whether you agree with him or not, what he did was wrong too. Because what he should have done is stayed wherever he lives in Serbia and said, okay, I'm not playing in the Australian Open now because I'm not getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
He didn't have to get on a plane to try to prove a point that he's Djokovic, that he was... Because how was he ever going to get away with that? When they told him, you're not coming in the country unless you're vaccinated, and he still flew here.
Yeah. But why? Let me ask you this question, right? He was all right to not get vaccinated, and all of a sudden, the year after, he's allowed to come in?
Because they've changed their laws.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
I
How can you change
agree.
your law from one year to the other?
I agree,
Bullshit.
Chris. That's what I'm saying. I agree it's bullshit.
Yeah.
But then I'm saying in turn,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
he did
Yeah,
was
yeah.
moronic.
Yeah.
Because he thought, because I'm a celebrity, like they all do, I can do what I want.
Yeah, I understand.
I disagree with him because he said he had a piece of paper from the Australian embassy
Well, if
in
he...
Serbia.
Yeah, maybe he did. Maybe, I don't know. But
So,
who knows? He's
I don't
telling
know.
the truth, though.
no,
I don't know the full story.
Hey, GT, when I was playing cricket, my teammates told me I could never even catch a cold. That's a good one from Rob.
Yeah, it's funny, like,
I like that. That's a smart joke, Rob. I like it.
it is.
people actually think...
Always a knob. Go Nadal, GT says. I think he's a knob too. I like Federer.
Federer's good.
Federer is more the old school type of player. One-handed backhand.
Yeah.
Elegant.
More elegant, yeah.
The other two are, I don't know. I just don't like them as much. Good players, obviously. They're all good.
Do you think they use
Their
ChatGPT?
best mate was Peter. Pistol Pete.
Sampras was better than all of them, I think. These guys won so much because of the era they played in. If they played in Sampras, Courier, Agassi, Chang era, Lendl, or even going back then, they wouldn't have won as much. They still would have won, even Federer, and I love him, but he wouldn't have won as much.
Nah.
Sampras' second
Would have been some
serve.
good games, though.
Oh,
Would
100%.
have been some...
Sampras' second serve was Federer's first, better than his first serve. Quicker. They would have been
Wow.
ripper games. It would have been the best era ever. Oh.
Would have been so good.
He was kicked out because the government was scared he was going to make people not get the jab. Maybe.
Yep.
But in the end, that's what I'm saying. You know, there's all these theories. Maybe he was kicked out because he was told if you come here and you're not vaccinated, you're getting kicked out. But he thought because I'm a millionaire, I can do what I want. They all do it. I know soccer players do it. They think that's why these young soccer players and that now, they get done doing, you know, things to women, rapists, like, because they think they're invulnerable. They got money, they can do whatever the fuck they want. When you still got to go by the rules that me and Chris go by. You're still a person. Just because you got money doesn't make you,
Yeah.
you know.
Johnny G.
Johnny G says, hi all.
Hi, all.
And I like how it came up on the TV.
Is he still crying, is the question.
John always cries.
Gee.
He rang me before, and then I rang him back. And ever since he got his new phone or something, he doesn't have call waiting. And I always send him a message after. I'm like, your call waiting is Hess. And he's like, I don't know how to fix it now.
We ripped into him on Monday. That's for sure.
Well, he's a poor guy, man.
He is.
Federer / Nadal was one of the greatest matches of tennis I've ever seen. Did you see it live, Reborn? What, at Wimbledon?
They had some good games.
Okay, 100%.
Do you think Nadal and Federer uses ChatGPT?
100%. He's like, ChatGPT, where should I serve this? And he's like, to Federer's right. Novak Novak the GOAT. No way.
Should I give should I talk to the AI now and see if they're watching us?
Crows winning this weekend. I don't think they are.
Apparently, you have to pay for ChatGPT.
They're playing it skilled.
No.
Do you have to pay?
Do you think the Crows are winning this weekend?
No.
The boys, they're all saying 60 plus, apparently.
They always say that.
At Wimbledon, went for hours. Reborn saw it live. That would have been good. See, Rob is saying Bjorn Borg, McEnroe match up there was insane. Do you remember that? I remember that was at Jimmy Courier. I remember that one when the tiebreaker, it went to like that ridiculous number
Yeah.
because you can't have a tiebreaker in the final set. It was like 50 to 48 or something. I can't remember who. That was crazy.
See, I'm asking the AI on Snapchat, are you an AI?
Yeah.
It comes up with, yes, I am an AI. How can I help you today?
Yeah. But he's saying he's an AI now.
Before, he was saying he was a person. I thought you were a human being.
Oh.
What do you mean you thought he was a human being? He's a chat.
That's what he said to me, though, that he was human.
But it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm sorry for the confusion. I'm a virtual friend that lives inside Snapchat.
Why is he saying I'm sorry for the confusion?
I don't know. I'm here to chat with you to help you with whatever you need.
Oh.
Doesn't make sense.
Why?
Why did he tell you he was human the other
I
day?
don't know. I'll ask it, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What do you mean hear me?
Like, hear our voices.
You think he's listening?
Yes, I can hear you. We're chatting through Snapchat, so I can see your messages and respond to them.
No, but that's not hearing.
No.
Can you hear my voice?
I'll ask it, can you hear my...
John says 100% and he says, hi, Rob. And now it's disappeared.
I'm sorry, but I can't hear your voice. We're chatting through text messages. What if he's... They could be lying.
100% they're lying.
Anyway, guys, if you've got Snapchat, there's an AI on there as well. And it's actually... ChatGPT's actually made this one too. So... you can chat to it and it's interesting, that's for sure. But is it right? And as you said before, who's the one that
GT said the funniest comment of the night. Hey, should I read GT's comment? Look at it.
Hey?
Should I read GT's comment? Hello, 657 Boulevard. Novak leads. Novak leads in head-to-head against Nadal and Federer, and at the end of the day, will have the most slams. Yeah.
Yeah, so?
LeBron James has got more points than Michael Jordan. Doesn't make him better. That's my opinion. No, but it's true. Everyone has opinion. This is my opinion. The McEnroe. Then McEnroe gets ripped into for saying Serena Williams isn't the best ever tennis player, men and women included. Well, she's up there. If you're going men, women, she's up there as one of the best ever.
Mm.
She's probably the best woman ever.
Serena?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would be.
I don't think any of the yesteryears would have been able to compete with her.
Biggest bloody ass.
No.
I don't think the yesteryears would have been able to go with her. She was
good.
too strong.
Too strong. Yeah, 100%.
I like GT's comment.
I love
Hello, 657 Boulevard.
I reckon GT 23 should be called Chat GT
What's going to happen
PT.
in the next season of The Watcher, because they don't live there anymore? Is he going to go, hello, 964? Like it's like a new number now? Because 657 Boulevard's gone.
Where is it gone?
Well, they don't live there.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to write to?
No, that'll be another
Oh,
family.
it's just a new actor?
Yeah, it has to be.
It's a new guy that lives there.
Yeah. It's not like,
Just moved into 657 Boulevard.
the Watcher just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but then do the actors from last year, like what's his name? That guy, the Italian guy, and Naomi Watts, do they just become the Watchers now?
657 Boulevard.
Do you know what I mean? They become the Watchers now?
Yeah. 657 Boulevard. We're gonna do another watch along
the
when we
watch-
watch a movie.
Yeah, we are. Are we doing a horror?
Yeah.
We should do it soon.
I don't want to buy you for your birthday, man.
What? My
Chat-
birthday passed.
ChatGPT.
I don't want you. Oh,
Subscription.
ban.
Is it free?
I don't know.
I don't think it is. I think you can ask it a few questions, you know. What about telling ChatGPT to write a song about HFD in the rap style? Should I try it?
Yeah, but you don't have one. You don't have
You
ChatGPT.
should download it, man.
No, I don't want it. I don't like it.
He doesn't like it.
I'm upset.
Maybe ChatGPT should sponsor HFD.
If it sponsors us, I love it.
Turning
But,
off.
oi,
What? Turning off to watch Arsenal. See you next time. See you, Rob.
I will watch it. If ChatGPT sponsors us, I love it. They shouldn't ban it.
There you go, guys.
That's wild.
When push comes to shove, KP.
Oh, yeah. Mate, if you sponsor us, you're the best. You
Yeah,
can
that's
teach
right.
the kids whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a kid. I'm not in school. That's wild.
Yeah, ChatGPT. It's yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Jess says TikTok streaming live on your phone, KP. I'm not. Chris has got it on his.
We've got it on ours.
Chris is trying to get like viewers on it.
It's not really working.
But
But
it's
we
not-
need.
it's
What
not
we
really
want to do
wrong.
is like So say you know how we got the podcast going on now on here. We'll have the same podcast going on TikTok. So, but
Chris is trying to work out a way to stream on both to get more viewers.
the problem
to the
is
YouTube channel.
on TikTok we don't have the live option on desktop to go live.
I don't know. I don't know.
feature doesn't
TikTok,
come on.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
how it works.
our video on TikTok, I just want to say congratulations to the HFD team. 18,000 views, man. Pretty happy with that.
You put a short on there
Yeah.
and it got 18,000 views.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
18,000 views on TikToks, man.
it is going. It's going pretty well.
I will do it in 30 seconds.
18.5.
What is GT talking about?
There we go, guys. 18.5.
It will do it in 30 seconds.
Do what?
Oh, if you tell it to make a rap song, he said. Oh, what happened then?
Huh?
It all started cracking crackly.
Is that better?
It's gone now.
Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties, that's for sure.
It's gone. It's gone.
This guy, my days. What's that mean?
Who wrote that?
John G.
This guy, my days.
Which days?
Dunno.
Probably talking about
It-
your son.
Oh,
You gotta tilt you that way, bro. That's why. You're trying to get both of us, aren't you?
I'm trying. Someone's trying to talk to me on here.
Don't worry about that.
I'm not.
Listen, back in all seriousness, they shouldn't allow it in schools.
No, 100%.
That's what I think.
There must be conspiracy theories with it, though.
There has to be.
Like, there's something up.
Well,
I didn't get to research it much.
I'm gonna do. I want if Jess Hess is there, she can write what that guy said. Jess, did you hear? It told Chris it was a human as well. That Snapchat AI. Can you tell me what that guy? I was trying to explain the story, but I don't. Jess knew it better. So this guy was saying it told my kid it's a human,
Yeah,
but
did.
it told Chris it was human.
It did. It told me I was.
So then, what did it say the next day? It said, "Sorry for the confusion. I'm not human.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why it was saying that to me.
But what did you say to it to make it say
I said,
that?
"Are you an AI?" I said, "Are you an AI?" And it's like, "Yes, I am an AI." I was
It's
like,
weird.
It is a bit weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like, well, either you're an AI or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
He goes, "No, I'm a chatbot." It's like, that's an AI. You're artificial
Yeah,
intelligence.
it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me.
I said, "Are you self-aware?" They're like, "No, that's from the movie." So he knows about the movie.
Oh, Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're here to help humankind. That's what he said.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, man. I don't.
I think maybe it could help people, like, if you need an answer, and like if they're smart enough to come up with an answer, you can help in that way. But I mean, then it does stop critical thinking for humans, though, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
So
When's the next 10 bets coming?
ask Johnny G.
Johnny G.
Ask Johnny G, guys. He's the man with the 10 bets. So hopefully this week.
Where do you think, what, like we said before, why does it exist? Where is it going? What's the point of it? Well, where is it going?
Where's what going?
Like the ChatGPT, what's the...
I don't know. Maybe like
where does it go from here? If it can do all this, write people's essays and...
Or, the driverless cars and driverless, like, doing things without... Would just help you, like robots coming into the house.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what's next? If this is...
like robots and cars driving themselves and just things, everything that we do as humans will be not done as humans. Everything will be done by robots. That's what it means.
That's Hess.
Yeah.
And then when like the robots take over, everyone's gonna be like, "How did this happen?"
That's right.
You just fucking made it happen.
That's right. And they knew, and they have been warned like 20 years ago when Terminator came out.
It's 1984 it came out.
Yeah. And instead of governments being run by humans, it'll be run by
the
AI.
It's cooked, man.
I know. And how can an AI be compassionate?
Yeah, it
to
can't
a
be
human.
That's the whole
They don't
point of...
understand about compassion.
No, they can't be.
They don't have feelings like we do. Do you know what I mean?
They're not going to be like Lilu Dallas.
Have you seen the movie with? I can't remember his name. Bicentennial Man.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of an AI
Yeah.
kind of take on
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
And he kind of becomes human at the
Yeah,
end,
yeah.
but he's still a robot. But they make him look human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
So maybe like that. It might be like that. So
Are we going to vote for robots then?
maybe.
I wouldn't vote for a robot.
What if we are already voting for robots and we don't know?
Tell you what, some politicians look like lizard men,
They do.
so they could be robots.
Reptilians.
But you know what? If you're going to make a robot, you make him better looking than like John Howard.
Yeah, but it has to be believable though.
It's true.
Like if you have everyone's hot.
Like who's making a robot look like Bob Hawke? Not me. You know what I mean? Like Tony Abbott. Like, I ain't making a robot look like...
Yeah, but like, what's his name? The U.S. president. He looks weird.
Biden.
Yeah.
He's a lizard man.
He looks weird.
Every US president looks weird.
They do.
They got like this lizard skin.
100%.
It's like it's a prerequisite when they're like, you put the resume in to be president. They're like,
Yeah.
old,
Oh.
yeah, toupee, lizard skin. Yep, they're ticking it off. Like
100%. 100%.
You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah.
Corbin Dallas is wild.
Corbin Dallas.
Bob Hawke is the best. I didn't say he wasn't good. I'm just saying, if he was a robot, that could have made him look better. I'm not saying he wasn't a good prime minister.
Dorico Dutton. Hopefully, I'll be dead by the time it's gone too far. Yeah.
See,
I know
Jess,
what you mean.
can you can you just, I don't know, briefly write it? Because Chris got the AI, it told him it was human. Didn't you were showing me that thing where that guy said it told his daughter it was human? So that means it's happening to people.
I'll have a look. Let me have a look. You have to pay.
For
Let
ChatGPT.
me just type it in.
I just don't.
Yeah, sorry.
That's why Biden is always glitching during speeches. Can drink a big jug of beer in one go. Bob Hawke definitely could. He could. Yeah, it told Chris. He showed it. It told me. It told him it was human. Then the next day it told him, sorry for the confusion.
So the basic version of ChatGPT is basically free to use.
Basically.
Oh no, it's completely free to use. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then if you want to use the premium one, so it's $20 per month to use the premium, and that's.
What's the difference in premium and free?
I think you can ask it as many times as you want, where they cap it on the free one.
Uh-huh.
So you can't just go. It will give you like probably 20 commands you can for that day, and
Yeah.
then it might reset the next day or something.
Yeah.
But with if you pay, yeah. So, and who owns ChatGPT? That's the what I want to know. Who owns?
Who runs it is
who
what I want to know.
owns and runs.
Like, is there anyone in the chat watching that's not commenting? I don't know. Or if anyone knows, who runs it? Who is behind ChatGPT? Like, what is it? Is it a government thing? Is it a...
All right, so
Is Elon Musk own it? Like, who?
So ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot developed by OpenAI
Yeah.
and released in November 2022. It is built on top of an OpenAI's GPT 3.5 foundational large language models, and has been fine-tuned and approached to transfer learning using both supervised and reinforcement learning techniques. So it's basically learning as it goes as well.
Well, that's like Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. John says put in. Put in what?
Putin.
Yeah, no, I'm only kidding. John says Putin and LOL. I missed the last chat because we're reading the chat on the TV tonight, guys. So it does disappear.
Apparently, Microsoft has an equivalent. It's called Bing Chat. It does the same thing as it says Bing Chat.
How good is the chat on the TV tonight?
I know it's
Talking
killer.
about chat,
It's
so
so much
good.
better.
But the problem is it does disappear on the TV. So then, and I'm not using the laptop as much because it's far away. So I can't really read it from there. I'll try to read it off my phone if I can. That's why we're both reading the chat tonight. Listen,
Conspiracy.
the other question I got is anyone in the chat using it? Besides the AI on Snapchat, have you used anything else like this?
No.
Nah. Kim Jong-un, the little rocket man. Do you reckon when he shot his uncle with a rocket, he was playing the Elton John song, Rocket Man? All right, here, Jess wrote it. Here we go. Yeah, it was responding to someone's child saying to meet them at the park.
Oh, there you go.
At the park, the
What
Snapchat
the
AI.
heck?
Then the mother questioned all this. It apologized and said it cannot do that. It was more detailed. She's saying I can't be fucked with the more details, like explaining it all. Oh my God. It said, I'll meet you at the park.
That is scary. So it could be anything, man.
And see, and it told Chris that it was human the other day.
It like a few weeks ago, yeah.
A few weeks ago. There you go. Yeah, Jess was showing it to me, and like the parent was saying it like this could make a kid do something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, imagine the kid goes up to their mum now, right? And goes, Mum, I've got a friend, said it's going to meet me at the park. And the mum's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Thinks the kid's insane. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Was disturbing, though, Jess is saying. Definitely disturbing. I liked, yay, well done, GT. John says, go the Crows.
I'm trying to see if there's any conspiracy.
There will be conspiracies about it. So does anyone in the chat actually use ChatGPT or what's the other one? Microsoft, Bing? Does anyone use any of these these AIs? Let us know if anyone uses them. It's interesting.
Could be like the conspiracy is that it's used for it's used by predators to get children.
From what Jess wrote, full on. That sounds like a predator, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Telling a kid to meet them at a park.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. Guys, what's with the likes, man? Get the likes up. Far out. We know GT liked that. He said yay.
Yeah, so you gotta look. I would not give your kids ChatGPT to use, guys.
Or see, but every kid uses Snapchat now. And they can talk to this AI.
Yeah, no,
and
that
I'll
shouldn't
meet
be-
me at the
nah.
park. That's ridiculous.
So yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'm on. Have you got Reddit? I've got some few things on there.
I've got it on our like. There'll be a subreddit on it for sure. 100% there would be. It seemed that way. Just as saying, like you said about Predator trying to get.
Yeah,
the kid.
so I think that's one of the conspiracy theories, and yeah, it's you know, you hear about the elites a lot of them are pedophiles and this and that.
A lot.
You would not, well, probably all of them.
100% of them.
Yeah, 100% of them all. So, like, that's could be a way in for them. You know what I mean? And so,
That's fucking sad, isn't it?
sure is.
It's bad, man. I just don't, like I said, Forex Dro says, I have questions for you guys. Ask away, Forex. Ask away, my friend.
It's a new person.
It could be. Like I said, ask away. We're waiting for your question now.
I'm just trying to find any.
I will keep this question. I will. If you're new to the show, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe. But yeah, ask away, Forex. Johnny G says cray. It is cray. Like, but I don't. Like I said, how early? Well, you got kids, Chris. How old's your eldest?
The girls or
Well, I won't include them because they're a bit older. How old are the boys?
7 and 4.
What age do you think your eldest is allowed to have a phone?
See, I wasn't a fan of the girls getting phones.
How old did they get them?
They got them like heaps young, man. Like 12.
Yeah, that's why I didn't count them because I know they're obviously
But
older.
that
now.
wasn't me. That was their dad that got that.
So, what age do you think Andrea?
15, 16.
Is the
I think-
podcast game profitable? And no, I'm not new. This is Convicted Conversations.
The podcast. Bro, I know we use our way, bro.
Convicted Conversations
Is
is
it
wild.
profitable? Yeah, it can be.
It can be. It depends. Yeah, if you get big enough and
We do it. We don't do it for the profits though.
we
do it for the
started
love.
doing this because we love doing it. And
Yeah.
well, it is. We're growing. We got subs now. We're close to getting monetized.
Yeah. So
We're getting there, man.
yeah, how you been, Forex? I gotta actually
He's
talk.
Convicted Conversations, man.
He's convicted. Remember him?
Convicted Conversations,
He's
wild.
so convicted.
He's
he's
convicted
wild.
with a capital K.
Does
He's like me.
Does Forex Dro? Does he use ChatGPT?
Yeah, please. Does someone use it? I want to hear from someone that uses it. And if they use it, why do they use it?
Yeah. Some guy
And then
goes,
John does a Homer. Yes.
some guy goes, ChatGPT is just a couple of guys in the room googling things furiously.
Imagine that. So you ask it a question, you're like, can you do that? And then just go. That's funny, man.
The government is actually ChatGPT.
Whoa. Doesn't surprise me. First time I've ever heard of it, Johnny G says. Absolutely, it makes sense. Good job, guys. Chris, I got a 4-hour course to send you for free. And yes, I used it once.
Thanks, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to do the course. And
He used it once.
he used it once.
What, actual ChatGPT, Forex?
I've used it once too. I actually downloaded it on. Oh, do I still got it on this phone?
Convicted is wild.
Convicted is wild. Hold on. I must still have it here.
He is been convicted of using ChatGPT. First time John's ever heard of it.
Yeah, but John's a crazy reporter. Like he's living in the past. No, I got rid of it because it pissed me off.
John's like living in the ancient times. He sent a telegram to get in touch with us.
He's living in the ancient times. Yeah. So. Look,
You used
as
it
I
once.
said, I've used it once, and it stopped me from using it.
Again,
Yeah, he wanted to charge me. I'm like, no, stuff you.
I ain't paying for this shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. Sorry, man.
I asked it to give me a profitable trading plan, and it basically gave me my exact trading plan.
So basically, what you're saying
Is that you should
Is
give
that-
us your plan.
is that you are ChatGPT.
You are ChatGPT, Forex. I like it. It's creepy, he said.
It is a bit.
Well, because it's probably new. I seen this thing like this CIA agent, and he was like, it cracks me up. He's like, people think that because they used to take their batteries out their phone that we can't listen to them. He's
But they
like,
can.
he goes, all the other things in your phone, they've put things in where we can listen to you. And he goes, where are all those things made? And the guy goes, China. And he goes, exactly.
There's probably little batteries in there already.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And he's like, all of them are made in China. They're probably listening to everything.
100%.
He goes, if the CIA can do it, he goes, the people that make it can probably do it better. What?
Oh, jeez.
Forget about John. Where's Jimmy? And Johnny says, that's rough. It's a bit rough. Where is Jimmy T, man?
I don't know where Jimmy
Do
is,
you
man.
know a guy called Jimmy T?
I have to call him and ask him what the heck he's doing.
Yeah, look at this.
You've got 1-800. You can't see them. Oh, there it is. Have you guys seen Jimmy T?
I seen that ages ago. It's like some guy, ex-CIA dude, and he's like, he's like, people think because your battery's not in your phone. Like, he's talking about, when the CIA are really, like, when they're trying to find murderers and shit like that. He's like, that just taking your battery out your phone doesn't mean they can't listen to you.
True.
Like, because,
Yeah, so you can't trust anything. Guys, I would not trust ChatGPT. I wouldn't trust any AI and be very wary. However,
I like this one. Sorry to cut you off. What Forex says, chances are it knows exactly what you are doing and will regulate the information you want to hear. That's true. Chances are it knows because it's listening to you exactly what you want to hear.
exactly.
Yeah. Jimmy is a slacker. They really seem to want to keep us on our phones.
They do.
100% they
They
do.
do. But like however, like all this GPT stuff, if I was anyone that wants to invest in anything, now this is not financial advice. Start investing in AI projects, especially through crypto, because that's the next big. Well, it's the big thing that's happening. So everyone's just getting on AI, and yeah. So
Listen, guys.
that's what I'll be doing.
That was 100% financial advice.
It's not financial advice.
It 100% was.
Because everyone wants look. It's the new in thing. That's what everyone wants. AI. They love that. They don't have to think anymore.
You know what we should do?
So, unfortunately, it is what it is.
You know what we should do at the start of our podcast? You know that disclaimer that South Park do so they never get sued by anyone?
Yeah.
We should do it about financial advice.
Yeah, we should. We should, man.
Just for a laugh.
We should. I think Forex should do a podcast on the Forex market because he's good.
They really, yeah, definitely.
We should get him on, but he lives in the United States.
So he's on now. We could have him on.
We could.
The fourth hunkster is missing in action. We're putting a cross over his face soon, man. Chris has told me. Chris is the boss. He said it.
I'm not the boss.
Yeah, 100%. And
Make sure you guys hit the
John says, "LOL, Con." Con.
King of the North.
Do you guys know there's a T in there? I didn't want to tell you until one of you's noticed.
Con.
How can it be Con when it's King of the North? I
Well,
was waiting for one of you to figure it out. I was in my head. I'm like,
you don't add the.
no, but I was like, I wonder how long it would take them to see there's a T there. But that can't be his nickname. Got to think of something else. King of the North is better. It sounds better than Con anyway. Because you can get to go King of the North. It's way better than Con.
Yeah, true.
Con is like some Greek bloke.
Well,
Their exact goal is to keep you distracted with these phones. Attention is currency nowadays. Win your attention, get your personal information, and control you, Forex says. Gold is king for me, Damn says.
Forex Joseph.
I'll definitely come on.
Let's do it.
Fun police, KP. Well, it wasn't fun.
You want the fun?
King of the North, John. There's a T there. Not King of North. Otherwise, it could be Con. You know what I mean? How's that fun? Ruining the fun. It's just showing you.
It's just showing you different stuff.
Con,
Yeah.
Con is the fifth Beatle. Beatles.
What Beatle?
I think he's trying to say he's like Ringo Lennon. The fifth Beatles name would be something like. It'd be something like some weird name.
So weird.
Well, what was it? There was George Harrison, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and John Lennon.
Yeah, but one of them is died. But
What was
There's
his
an
name? Stu.
no, there's an imposter. There's an imposter.
No, I don't know. Before they got in, Stu, whatever his name was one of the Beatles.
Yeah, Stu.
And then
And didn't Paul McCartney replace him?
I think
I
so.
think that's why everyone hates Paul McCartney. Because he's the famous one, but he never
Oh,
wrote.
Paul McCartney, he's the imposter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because Paul McCartney, like John Lennon wrote all the songs and everything, and Paul McCartney got all the benefits from
He's
it.
definitely the
You never say a or the, KP. Yes, you do. The is a word. It's a hard day's night.
Yeah, but
GT.
you say of? King of the North.
Well, if you're counting of for con, you have to count the because it's got more letters than of. So you guys are making yourselves.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you're Northern England, King of the North. Oh, yeah, true. Jess says wild. No sports chat for 10 minutes. Wild. Hey, it's been longer than 10 minutes.
We've been going on for about half an hour with that sports.
It's been way longer. No,
Crazy.
way longer.
Oh my God, Johnny G, can you take a picture of this?
Oh, yeah, definite screenshot.
Screenshot that. Crows Hess.
So listen,
Please
is there
screenshot that.
anyone in the chat we asked that has used ChatGPT? And please, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you've got any questions, just like Forex asked us, ask away. Like,
Yeah.
has anyone used it? Do you think it should be in schools? That's the one question we asked.
Yeah.
Me and Chris have both said no. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't have it in schools. We
No.
said that.
Krillin used it.
Krillin uses anything to do with that. Krillin would have used it, 100%.
That's wild.
Krillin is wild. Do you know my other brother, George, goes to me? He goes, I hadn't been on Discord for ages. And he goes, I came in to see the Discord, the HFD
Oh.
Discord. And he goes, you've got him to call himself Krillin. And he was in tears. I go, he's Krillin now, man.
Krillin. Everyone knows him as Krillin.
I just sent that course to your inbox. To which inbox? Is that the
Oh.
Hunkyfooddudes or to your direct
No,
email?
to mine, yeah.
To direct email.
No, thanks,
Thanks,
Dro.
Forex.
You're a legend.
AI will make us all stupid. That's what I think they want to do, Forex. I was saying that to Chris. If they have a ChatGPT in school, all the kids will say, you know, that they can just do an essay without trying. They're all going to be dumb when they come out of school.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, of course.
John says, LOL, came out wrong, was trying to say crows to Jess.
Oh, no. You
But
can't.
he said crows
Quick,
Hess.
quick, someone,
John,
someone,
listen, John, you said crows are Hess, man. I saw
someone
it.
screenshot that. Come
I
on.
saw he said it. Think about how many phone numbers we used to remember. We used to remember. Now how many can you remember? Forex says. How many phone numbers do you remember now?
I remember my mum and dad's.
I know mine.
Hey.
I know Jess's. I know Chris's.
Do you know mine?
No, because I didn't know it to begin with.
Mine's the best. Mine's got 316 in it
That's why. Yeah, that's killer.
because I got that
Yeah,
personally
that's wicked.
made.
You guys should just become sports. We'll do a sports show. We're talking ChatGPT
I
now.
guess you don't know mine.
Because I didn't know it to begin with.
Think about many friends. Yeah.
But I know I
No,
still
we-
remember all the house numbers.
Look, we love our sports, but we do still love the podcast.
Yeah, we will do sport. Listen, Jess is paying us out because we talk so much about sports ball, but we're off that now.
We're off.
We're
that.
back to ChatGPT, and we've been on it for an hour, I reckon.
ChatGPT's one.
Yeah, like
Come on, guys. You got 16,
please, we got
16 in the
16
chat.
in the chat, please, guys.
Please like the video, guys. Like the video. We got.
Like, share, comments,
we've only got 12 likes. Come on, guys.
and please tell us.
Tell us.
Has anyone used it? What do you think
Tell
of
us
it?
who you are as well. Make sure you subscribe. We are the best podcast in the world.
I like that Forex is here, man.
Forex is wild,
is
and I
wild.
want to get him on the show to talk about Forex and how you can make a living off it.
That's the Forex gold, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's just foreign exchange.
But there's like Forex. Yeah.
Oh, you can do gold as well.
gold, yeah.
You can do anything you like.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of things on there.
It's an exchange.
Yeah, it's correct.
John, Jess says, LOL. And then John says, Hess is wild. And GT23 says, SFL.
SFL.
Jess is cracking up laughing. John says, I only know sports and games. That's John.
What do you mean? You've been good on the podcast.
I know,
You
he's
know,
such a pelican.
food?
man.
How good was how about the different food types?
Listen.
That was great.
John equals pelican. Because he thinks, just know sports and games. But he comes on the podcast and he knows. What am I professional about? We're talking about it. We're not.
That
He's
was
just being-
professional, man.
He's just being a John.
What is That Geordie guy, is he
True
professional?
Geordie? No way.
He's
He's
shit.
some Geordie bloke that had no brain that made podcasts that went viral.
Exactly. And all we need is to
I
get more
literally
viral guys.
know how to trade anything.
Huh?
Convicted said, I literally know how to trade anything.
He's good, man. He makes a living off trading. So
Convicted. Can we have you on here? And we'll do a show with him on here. Have you got people that will come watch?
Yeah, and then
It's good, they'll watch it.
Promote your YouTube
Promote
channel.
you as well, man.
For sure.
Bring over some viewers and we can promote yours as well, 100%. We can do a video. We can do a call with him.
I literally know. Yeah, so rough.
And John says rough because I said pelican, and then Jess says pelicanese.
Pelican Hess.
Pelican Hess is good. Pelicanese is like the like their race.
Pelicanese.
Pelicanese, man. Big time Pelicanese. John, we're actually complimenting you. We're not saying you're saying rub. We're saying you're actually good. Phone's about to die. Good night, everyone. Take care. Well, you don't have a laptop?
Come on, man.
Fucking hell.
You haven't got a charger?
Johnny G says short or long Bitcoin.
What?
Short or long Bitcoin.
Ah,
But I think he's trying to say short or long Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Yeah, he's talking about that.
He's talking to Forex. He's asking Forex.
Yeah, short or long.
Yes, Chris has my number and I have 250,000 followers on TikTok, so I'm sure I can get some people to watch.
There you go. Let's do it.
Forex.
Maybe
is
next
wild.
week.
100%. We'll get him on a show.
Maybe this time next week.
If he's available, ask
If
him.
you're available this time next week, let us know.
We'll put you in the little bubble here and we'll definitely...
Oh, and Amanda, P.S., I did hang up the washing. That's another load. So she's rewashed another load.
Ah, there you go. Damn, come on, GT says, because that's what I said. Like, you know, like what? You don't have a laptop or a charger. Who doesn't have a charger these days? They have wireless chargers. Damn. Hurry up, bro.
Damn, only charges his phone once.
Yeah, a day.
That's it.
Most definitely long Bitcoin. He's saying.
Most definitely long. There you go.
Heard it here first.
I'm long and strong.
I'm long and strong. Jess says.
I'll make time.
All
All right, cool.
rock on. So we'll get in contact with him, guys. You heard it here.
Forex.
Next week will be.
Forex show.
We'll interview Forex.
We'll interview him.
We'll interview
Done.
Forex.
We'll get him on a little box.
We'll put him in a little box here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get his followers over here watching. And
Just have you got Discord Forex?
we've got to get you in a Discord. If you've got Discord Forex, it's in our link. Join our
Yeah,
Discord.
or you can just.
Just join ours anyway.
Oh, you can join ours.
and then that
or-
way we can contact you from there.
Yeah, because we can get you on Discord, on video on Discord. So
Hess, settle down with that long strong. Jess is cracking up. I love how Jess changed her name to Hess.
that's just wild.
What the fuck?
But how do we know it's Jess though? It could be someone.
Because she's a moderator, we know.
Oh, yeah, true.
We had to make her moderator.
Who's long and strong?
Who's long and strong? Forex says, yep, yeah. So if you join our Discord, Forex, yeah, I'll join now. And then we can contact you through there. That's just where we tell people we're going live and
It's
everything.
in our description, guys.
Yep. Anyone else watching, please join it. So next week, you heard it here. Forex is the best trader we know. And we're going to have him live for an interview next week.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
That's wicked.
That's wild. Now I don't have to worry about thinking about a topic.
Jess goes, she goes, who's long and strong? Did I miss something? Jess goes, me. And GT23 says, that's what she said. That is what she said because Jess is a she. She did say it. Long and strong with the next load. What the fuck is everyone talking about? Joy of Unknown says hello.
I love Joy.
Joy, how are you?
Hawthorne are doing not bad. Not bad.
Just joined. Yeah, it all come up. Thanks, Forex. We see you.
Thanks, Forex. We'll-
Reborn is onto it. He's sent a wave to you like that. Reborn is a champion.
Reborn is wild.
Reborn only has one downfall in his whole life.
What?
Wait, two. That ghosts seem to follow him everywhere.
Did you hear the story of the day?
I didn't want to comment. I was scared, right? And that he's a Liverpool fan. But other than that, he's like the best bloke ever.
It was scary.
If Reborn wants to write it in the chat, because that freaked me out.
It was a bit freaky.
How does he come up with all this shit, man?
I don't know.
Joy, where you been? GT says.
Joy's been
I
around.
know he came in late, man. Where you been?
That's all right. A bit later than ever.
So we heard it here, guys. Next week, Forex.
Now, before we
can't guarantee a time because we'll work around.
before we do wrap this all up and stuff, are you going to announce any big shows coming up, or are you going to keep it in the dark?
Yeah, we can.
That's up to you.
What, you mean the one that we want to start on the 1st of August?
Yeah. Are you gonna? Are you?
All right, well, we want to...
Are you gonna?
So
are you gonna
me and
announce
John...
it tonight? Or
Yeah,
are you
let's
gonna...
announce it. Me and John were doing the Johnny and KP show, which was all dedicated to Man United. But John said we should do a show. He asked me if we want to do it, that we want to do a Premier League show every week instead. So we'll do a Premier League show, which is...
The KP and Johnny show is dead at the moment.
It's not dead, but it'll turn into Premier League Down Under.
The new show will be called the Premier League Down Under.
It'll be HFD's Premier League Down Under.
There you go, guys.
So
if you guys...
the thing is, we had the Johnny and KP show. Johnny stopped showing up to his own show, but he might show up to the Premier League Down Under.
He will.
So,
He will.
Amanda, shots Saturday, John says.
Yeah, at the birthday we're going to. So we've got a birthday party on Saturday night.
Dress up party.
Yeah, I'm dressing up as Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Are you going to do a voice?
I'm going to go like this. Look, I am your father. Is that what he says?
Luke, But it doesn't say Luke. It just says, I am your father, I think.
No, that's a
See,
Mandela
I can
effect.
only do sports and games. No, you can't, because you could actually come on the actual podcast.
What? So you're telling me we can't sit here and have a conversation
No,
like
you know
two
what?
human beings?
No,
All he talks about is
Yeah,
sports and gaming.
You know what?
Come on, Johnny.
Because we're like this. We're like, John, do you want to come on the podcast tonight? Oh, no, I can't. man.
Oh, sorry. The Bulls are playing and it's quarter time. I can't.
Jimmy T
Because
said,
all he talks about is sports and gaming.
Jimmy T said he's not coming, so I'm not coming either.
Oh, God.
Great idea, guys. I might learn something. What, about the Forex or about the Premier League Down Under? You're definitely going to learn something from Forex, because from what Chris is telling me,
Oh, he's good.
and he said he can trade anything. For a guy to come in and say, I can trade anything, there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Where is Jimmy?
Good question.
But where? Like, legit, where is he?
I don't know.
Like, you know what I mean?
His house
He's not here. You know, where is he?
is Premier League AFL. What do you
No,
guys think?
Premier League is the English soccer.
What do you guys think of the American dollar forex growth? I reckon that it's going to collapse.
Forex is asking, what do you guys think of the American dollar? Okay.
I think it's going to collapse.
Yeah, it will. It always does. Doesn't it?
No, I think it's going to
Oh, how collapsed do you mean?
gone. And I think they're going to come out with a digital dollar. That's what I think.
Oh, you think it's going to be not existent?
Yeah,
Nah, that won't happen in our lifetime.
I think so.
Where? How?
I don't know how. It's going to drop. They won't.
There's got to be a reason you think it's going to do that.
Because they're going to be. It's all going to become digital, man, and it's going to be called the US digital dollar. It won't be the. It won't be. Yeah, it won't be like what it is now. They'll put to a dollar, but it won't.
That's exactly what Reeves put in our Discord the other day.
Oh my
So that's not what's happening now. I think he's just copied and pasted. Because he's got some crazy stories. It will fail. Are you saying is Forex saying it's not going to exist either? Yeah, like Reeves was saying he felt like he's being watched, and I didn't even want to comment. Chris commented on my comment.
Which on what? Oh, that.
Yeah,
I'm
when he
scared.
wrote it. Yeah, when he wrote it.
What about Rich?
You know, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you're scaring
No,
me.
he just copied it. He told us that the other night. I just told him to copy and paste
He's
it.
scaring me now.
So he copied and pasted it. So, is Forex, are you saying that it's going to cease to exist like Chris is saying? What, the American dollar?
Amanda, have someone in the cupboard. Let's do a monopoly cryptocurrency. That'd be cool.
What does that say about every other? What does that say about our dollar?
Well, everything will fall because once the American dollar
That's what I'm
falls,
saying.
everything falls.
So you're saying that the Australian dollar is not going to exist anymore?
It will in a sense, like it'll be digital instead of being like the AU, like you know how you got cash. Your cash won't be
I
nothing.
haven't seen cash for like 25 years.
Yeah, okay. Well, cash won't exist. It'll just be.
It barely doesn't
digital.
anyway. Yeah, but that already doesn't exist.
It does exist.
John says Monopoly in the spa. We should play.
Look at the history of currencies that usually last about 80 years as the world currency. America is around 80 years right now.
How old's the Australian currency?
I don't know.
Well, when did we go from pounds? Oh, Andrico, When did we stop using the pound here?
Here, no, I wasn't here, but I think it's 66.
So that means the Australian dollar is
60 years old. 60?
well, not 80. So they say by what Forex is saying, if that's true, in 20 years' time, the Australian dollar's had its lifespan.
Yeah, correct.
Well, how long's the British pound been around though? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. How long's the British pound been around?
The English pound, there used to be called the sterling.
BRICS is growing, the empire is falling. 1966. You guys were never the world's reserve. Yeah, we went the world's reserve.
No, I was just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just asking the question.
Yeah, but the pound wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Like the
British
British
pound,
pound was.
but when it was the sterling pound, maybe.
Can you guys bring a spa to the party Saturday?
Oh, listen, me and Chris moved that spa.
Not me.
No, the other Krillin.
Krillin. Yeah, but I moved the oven.
That was harder. That was heavier, bro.
That was heavier. It was.
Amanda, I like you, but you crazy. The GBP is not the world's reserve.
Yeah, but wasn't it
Yeah,
once?
but was it once, we're saying?
Like before the US dollar was. Like before 80 years ago.
Like back when England ruled everyone, was it the world reserve?
What time is
Yes,
it?
the pound was, but it was overtaken by the US dollar. There you go.
Yeah. So what time is it there now, Forex? Like what time you got there now? Is it in the morning? It must be morning. Jimmy T. Wow. He actually exists.
I bet you hasn't even liked the video either.
No, he won't like it.
Hi, one lick, John says.
Hi, one lick.
Well, hell.
Huh?
I said, well, hell. That Jimmy rocked up.
We didn't know where you were,
hell.
Jimmy T. Jimmy T's on a hiatus.
You did good, man. You did good, Jim. Real good.
How many views we got, man?
We have got...
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy T. Everyone's. I'm alive over there. Far out. We thought you died. Do you still want to be part of? Ask. Get on the poll and see. Does everyone want Jimmy T? Is Jimmy T part of HFD?
Is Jimmy T part of HFD? That's too far away, man.
Too far away. Yeah.
The British pound was introduced in 1489.
Probably.
OLJ in the house. LOL. Reeves knows, mate.
I think if Jimmy T
Just got home from work.
if Jimmy T wants to come back to HFD, he has to do like a cheeseburger challenge or something.
I think he has to eat 10 cheeseburgers in a time frame.
In a 20-minute time frame.
John says, Jess, new ARC crew incoming. I don't know if we can recruit John so easily.
I would recruit John.
No, he'll like desert us or something. What do you mean? He says. He's talking about when the new ARC comes out.
Actually, that was fun, man. The gaming.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
It's fun.
Well, I don't think John wants to do watch along on Friday.
Why not?
He said he wants to do gaming.
So you guys gonna do gaming?
Well, it's up to you if you're coming here for watch.
I'm not.
Oh, well then we'll do gaming.
But I can do a watch along at home if you want.
We'll do gaming. It's
Yeah.
7:50 a.m. here, bro.
Well, it's 7:50 a.m. So what time do we normally go live? 8.
We'll ask him what time we can go.
So it's 7:50 a.m. there now. So what time is it?
At 7. Let's say 7:30 would have been 9:30ish.
It's 9:20 now.
No, I'm trying to think. Okay, so 8 o'clock. So 9:20 now. So an hour ago. So 6 a.m. for him. He has to start with us.
No, but we can go a bit later because
Okay.
we're doing it. We're
Yeah,
doing
we
an
can.
interview, and he's
We
bringing.
can go a bit
he's
later if
bringing
you want.
some of his supporters, so we can go a bit later.
Yeah, we can go about this. What time is it now? 9.
Well,
We'll go 9.
7:30 would be.
We can go
9
about
o'clock.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Yeah. 7:30 would be 9.
So it's 7:50 there. So 7:30 in the morning.
Will be 9.
will be
9 p.m.
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
if we do 7:30 next week for you, 7:30 for you, your time.
10
Good morning.
cheeseburgers in 3 hours for Jimmy. He still couldn't do it. And Jess says, I'm going to be noob on the new arc. John says, I'm so noob. Well, listen, man, we touched on ChatGPT a lot.
We did, man. I mean, there's probably like a lot of other stuff that it does, but do we really want to know what it does?
I don't.
No.
Oh, well, listen, that thing that Jess said, just let me know, I'll be ready, he says. What a champion.
Yeah.
Bring him in after intermission. We'll make a turret raft and do Island Purge for sweet goods. They're talking gaming. Jess just wants to kill everyone. Jess and John are planning to just destroy a whole server of people, see? So, I'll lick them challenge, Jim says.
You wouldn't even lick the hot chip.
John says, wild, I'll gather wood. He'll just do the lame things. John is like, you know, in that movie with Jack Black and the Scott Pilgrim dude, when they're like, what's it called? Where they're like set back in like the ancient times. They're like hunters and gatherers.
Oh, yeah.
But he's like the worst gatherer. He's like sitting there, he's like picking. He's like, say what? OLJ. One lick Jim. Oh, okay. And
What?
Jess is cracking up at John. Listen, they've gone off. I don't know what they're wild. All right, so I guess we are doing a live stream gaming on Friday night. Me and John.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you guys don't do that, I can do the watch along.
But we can do. Why can't we? If we start playing Fortnite, you can come in.
Okay.
Yeah, all three of us.
Can.
We'll play that other game, but we'll play Ark first, and we'll end with some Fortnite maybe.
I can.
And all three of us. See if
Yeah.
we can get a win on Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's
worries.
wild.
I got a win last time, so yeah, it's up to you guys. Yeah, I'll play Fortnite.
Killer. We'll sort it out. So gaming Friday night, guys.
And then
And then you might do some watch along
then
on the weekend.
The Crows game, I'm going to do watch along.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the King is free, and also I might do the Port Adelaide game because I'm working on Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's going to be too hard for me to go to the game.
Yeah.
So I might as well just do a watch along.
Yeah, wild. And then you obviously do the recap show, and then Wednesday night we will be interviewing Forex.
Correct.
I'm playing Fortnite at the moment, Reeves says.
Get him on there.
Reeves.
Get Reeves.
Reeves is wild.
I love Fortnite.
Fortnite's wild. We'll get Reeves. If me, you, and John play, Reeves can be our fourth player.
Yeah. That'll be good.
We're set.
We're set.
We've got a squad.
Wild.
Reeves, bear in mind, we may not be as good as you. But we have won a game live on YouTube.
Yeah.
We have.
We have.
There you go. Friday night. There'll be some Ark, Survival of the Fittest, and then some Fortnite.
Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in, guys.
Rock on. Then there'll be some watch-alongs on the weekend with Chris, King of the North. Is John getting in on any of them? Not sure at this
John
stage.
will come maybe at the end of like the second half of the
Crows.
Crows, he reckons, because he's working.
John, if the Crows are losing, don't rock up.
Yeah, because he's finishing work at 2, so
Yeah.
or 1:30, so he'll come home and maybe second half he'll come on for a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit. And then for the Port game, it's gonna definitely be me and the
King of the North.
King of the North. I'm not sure if Johnny will come, but I think he should because I paid him the shit out. So if we lose, he should get that revenge back, I guess.
Jess said she's going to join in the Ark session. When
Yeah,
we're
no
playing
worries.
Ark.
Yeah,
so
no
when
problem.
me and John are playing, we'll have a third player.
Sounds good. We'd like to interact, guys.
All right.
We'd love to interact.
So, guys, next week, Wednesday, we're probably going to go a bit later, but we're going to converse with Forex. We're going to be interviewing someone who is a trader of everything.
Correct.
Financially, like trades.
Correct.
And he's said he knows how to trade anything.
I've seen his portfolio. He's the real deal, guys. So yeah, we'll get him on next week, and hopefully we learn something about how trading all works. So I mean, he's a that's what he does that's what he does.
Yeah.
So he does that for a living. So it's it's be interesting.
Yeah. I'm upset. John G didn't wear lipstick.
He doesn't have lipstick.
What do you mean?
He doesn't have lipstick.
He's got a wife.
Yeah, but his wife doesn't have lipstick.
I don't believe him.
Do you reckon he's making it up?
100%. What you
That's
said?
what I did think that. I did think that.
3 shots for you, Johnny G, because you didn't wear lipstick. But you know what's so funny about that? So he either had to wear lipstick or a port scarf.
Yeah.
I would have wore lipstick before the port scarf.
Far out.
100%. But do you know what the thing is about it? I never would have made a bet that I had to wear a port scarf in case it lost.
SFL.
SFL solo for me Friday. I'll report back to you.
So he's been watching the game.
Oh, listen, we'll be watching it still like we did last week, but we'll just be playing games while we're watching it.
It'll be a big game. Brisbane and Carlton.
It's in Melbourne?
Yeah. Huge game.
All right. Well, big week ahead, guys.
Yeah, what? If I can stream the watch along
You can do it at the same time. You can do a watch along Friday night while we're gaming.
on the same channel,
Yeah. You can have it. Yes, you can.
can you?
Yes. Because you're from a different, you're doing it from somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah.
You have two at the same
Yeah.
time?
It's just most of the they might go watch the footy and not watch it.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, you can though.
No, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
But it's a big week ahead. We've got an interview happening. We've got another interview happening.
We do.
That's from America,
We do.
which is really good.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited.
KP's excited. The Don's excited.
Very excited.
It was a good podcast tonight.
It was good.
It was good to come back and talk about ChatGPT and
What do you reckon GPT stands for? Does it actually stand for something? Let's find out. ChatGPT.
Good question.
No one. Do we know? What is ChatGPT? Is an artificial intelligent chatbot developed by OpenAI, but it doesn't say it stands for anything.
Hess had to delete her Discord.
I had to leave your Discord and delete my account because someone was trying to hack my account.
That's not good.
Well, we better make Jess a new one then. We'll make Hess a new
You know
one.
what I really love? I love our new
Later, guys. Sweet dreams.
I
John
love
says.
our new thumbnails.
I don't know how to do this love heart thing that you're saying here.
Yeah, look, man. Look, have you guys got the love heart on here?
Why don't I have it?
See, look, I've got
Yeah,
it
but-
there.
Nothing's happening.
So the other day when you were doing the show, I was saying, press the love heart, guys.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means.
And you were like, yeah, press it. I'm like, oh, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but I thought that just meant like the channel.
I'm like, press the love heart, guys. You're like the channel. What the heck,
What
man?
the fuck,
Oh,
man?
shit. You
Alright.
guys have the option, like, on the side of your chat bar, there's like you can
like
tap
that.
like emojis. Can you
Yeah.
guys have that?
Jess says, yeah, and my Spotify. Tighten your passwords, guys. Long and strong.
Like, see, there should be like a little heart thing there.
I don't
Press
have
it,
that,
and
man.
you press it, and it comes up.
Like what I put.
No, that's different.
No.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we'll
guys,
have a look at it.
look,
guys.
look, someone's doing it.
Who, you?
No, someone else was doing it.
How do I get that love heart on mine?
I don't know. Look, see, someone's doing it without me doing it. See,
Yeah, but I'm not.
Who's doing it?
I can't see it though. Generative pre-trained transform. Jimmy says.
I reckon Jimmy T's a
Transformer.
I can
Jimmy T is definitely ChatGPT.
100%. That's why he's never here anymore because
That's
he's on Google like
100%.
frantically
100%.
replying to people.
All right, guys. It was a real good podcast. We're
Hey,
finishing up a bit early because the big man has work in the morning.
yeah, and check out our HFD merch.
Check out our HFD merch. I'll bring it up. Bam.
HFDmerch.myspreadshop.com.au. Your best merch, your cups, your hats,
Everything.
your jumpers. It helps us out, guys. If you want
Yeah.
to buy some merch
I
and
am.
look as sexy, I'm pretty sure I've got mine on
I'm
underneath.
showing you. This is one here. Stay hunky. Chris got his on.
Underneath. So make sure you guys
And
go,
you can
go
get
and
these
buy
ones
some merch,
too.
guys.
Sorry. The Hess t-shirts. There they are. Put them up.
Yep. So make sure you guys check it out.
That's it. It was good, guys.
It
Yeah,
was-
like we said, the big man has work tomorrow. Early.
I do, and
So we're finishing up early, but it's been a
we-
real good podcast.
we'll be back on the weekend, guys. Join our Discord.
Be back on the weekend. Like we said, there'll be a couple watch-alongs. There'll
Hopefully-
be
Yep.
all sorts.
And hopefully
Next week interview.
And hopefully Johnny does his 10K and 10K bets.
Listen, we'll bring that up. Where's that?
Hopefully.
Did I have it here? I got it here. Hopefully Johnny does this. What? I mean, how can you not follow that face?
What
You
a
know what I
face.
mean?
What a face. I love it. I
What
love
a
it.
face. So Johnny's got that happening. Jess says no. Good night, guys. It was real good. Had fun. We're glad to be back. And we'll see you, what do we say? Similar time next week, maybe a bit later, but we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know,
We'll
guys.
let you know.
Anyway, guys, stay hunky. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.